or not, you're under men. Even if you are a woman president, you know that the seat you are sitting on is still controlled by this weak-ass, bitch-ass, low self-esteem, inferiority complex, not men enough bitches called men, bettered by you useless, sick, disgrace to womanhood mothers on the earth. Whether you like it or not, beneath them, you still wait for eternity. Be. If you like, be the president of this world as a woman. You know it's a big lie. Behind the scenes, they still control you whether you like it or not. Look at your Christian bomboclati religion. That child fucking fairy tale. All your religion, first of all. They are child fucking fairy tale. The political bullshit. Child fucking molesting fairy tale. Your traditional child fucking molesting, sexist, perverted, bomboclati fairy tale. Your entertainment industry full of celebrities who are fucked dogs, cats, rats, videotaped, who are drug addicts, pedophiles, sexists, drug pushers, just like your political, religious, traditional industries and the useless so-called billionaires running your big firms and your job industry on this earth. The toppers are all men, whether you all like it or not. But it is a disgrace for you to be a woman on this earth and be involved in a pedophilia of pedo-stalking people, using people, abusing people, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, financially, sexually. You will turn people's life upside down. You say you are a woman and you are involved in this shit. You are nothing but beneath this man that created this pedophilia. You are nothing but disgrace to motherhood. You are nothing but all sick and crank. You are nothing but sick and crank women. You are soulless beasts. You are disgrace to mother nature. That is what you are. You think these men, they were fools. When you bet, when you are going to have a child, only a sperm is needed from a man. You useless women, you own the ovary, the placenta, the uterus. You will carry that fetus inside of you for 9 months, early birth, 7 months, alone. A man can never do any of this. Only you can. Yet, these the same men or women bettered by you alone are all reflections of their own mothers, which are you useless generational women on this earth. When I see you come around and be doing feminism, women supporting women, fuck you. Fuck that bullshit. The men that you, the sons that you breed that grow up into miserable men, like the miserable low self-esteem, inferiority complex, not men enough bitches that created this pedophilia called pandemic, or your pedo manipulation where you stalk people's life, people's privacy, you invade it, you mock them, you humiliate them, you say you are testing them, you rape them, you financially abuse them, you mentally, emotionally, psychologically turn their lives upside down. These men, this weak-ass, low self-esteem, not men enough, that created this pedophilia, who is going to empower them? You want to be doing women empowerment? Feminism? Who is going to be empowering this uselessness called men? You women breed from generations to generations. Did they fall from the skies? So you forget that the sons that you breed are the ones that are growing up into these men to continue to keep this pedophilia of mental, emotional, psychological mockery, rape, sexual abuse, assaults up from generations to generations, whether you like it or yes. You don't have a choice. You wicked pretenders that call yourself women. You idiots. You fish brain. I was a child when men call you fish brain. There was never a time I ever stood up to defend that motion or that saying or that sentence that women are fish brain. I knew they were not talking to me. I am very, very aware. I've been aware since I was a child that they were never referring to me because I'm not like none of you. Apart from the fact that I'm also child-free, friend-free, pet-free, celibate for life. I didn't bet into this earth because I can't imagine my own divine being in a planet as doomed as this, run by useless, low self-esteem, inferiority complex, bitch-ass, weak-ass, not men enough called men, and enabled or cohorted by who? useless mothers of the earth that say they are women. Pretenders. You are everywhere. They want to be saying men. See, I'm happy that there are also men dealing with you women in reverse, back, like they're supposed to. This is why they came together like low self-esteem, rejected mammonian bitches to create this pedophilia called pandemic. This pedophilia of mockery, humiliation, of rape, sexual abuses and assaults, to turn your women's life upside down, to break you and put you to their level, low, like they are. Then they will now own you like their properties. You will not be washing and cleaning for them, replacing their mommies like babysitters, laying your heads where they lay their heads. And it hurts all of you that are not in that category. This is why it keeps giving me joy that when I was a child and they made that statement, I was hearing it, women are fish brain. I never said, uncle, why are you saying women are fish brain? It's not true. When they say it, I even laugh and pass. Because when I look at you women around me, what this low self-esteem, inferiority complex, not men enough, that you women are the betters of these things call you when they say fish brain. When I look at you, are reflections of what they call you, disgrace and fish brain to motherhood. Is what you all are. When I look at your character, it gives me joy. I didn't bet. I didn't fall into that trap of bringing my divine ovary into this doomed earth. Imagine being in a world where children are no longer safe around women, where dogs, cats, rats, tortoises, monkeys, everything are being fucked by not just men, but also so-called women. At this stage, if you can even fuck insects, you will fuck insects. This is why I talk to animals indirectly. I tell them, go to another planet in your next life. If you come here again, this human damage, incurable, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, spiritually, energetically, sexually, incurable, damaged, a crank human race. They will use you from generations to generations to do the same thing. This is also the same thing I tell the young stars on this earth, the young generations. You are not missing anything. I've been there. Don't act like you have not heard my story. Don't bother to breathe into this earth if you've heard what I've been saying, because your children will become food for these pedophile men and women and their own children involved in this generational pedophilia of stalking, sexism, sex additism, molesting, predating. Somebody was asking me, how do they protect the children? I've told you this more than 10 times. I told them, you can't. You can never. They are everywhere. They are at your gym, they are at your church, they are at your mosque, they are at your Buddhist in these centers, they are at your recreational centers for your children, even your babysitters, your brother, your sisters, your aunties, they are into this bullshit. Your mothers, they're even mothers, fathers, stepmothers and fathers, fucking their children. People are coming out now to come and open their mouth and be speaking their truth because they've been traumatized for years. They are on the streets, they are on the bus, they are inside trains, they are on your social media, they are every fucking way. Even your so-called best friends too, they are everywhere. Nobody and nothing is to be trusted anymore. And I'm not saying this to put fear in the mind of any young people. I'm saying this for you not to waste your time and bring innocent kids into this earth to be used for pedophilia. Don't say you don't know that this head is too damaged already. You see what they are putting me through? They think it's today. Yesterday, I was also on your social media. You know, that's your house where you validate yourself. Where me, I come, I shake everywhere, turn it upside down, whoop your motherfucking ass, because as you know, my name mentioned in any room, in any roof, shakes the roof and turns it upside down like it should. So, yesterday I was also on your social media, and I read a comment. I just before going on social media, I was actually at a shop mall, and there were these predators. They were one Chinese and two black boys. They were just, I said, don't do that shit around me. And then when we were talking, they called me sister. I said, I'm not your sister. They busted out into laughing. I said, I'm not your sister. I'm not my skin color. Because you blacks put yourself, so-called ancestors of this earth, you put yourself in a situation where you're inferior according to nature, white, Arabic, Asiatic race that you are ancestors to. Till today are still controlling you. They still own you. Because you do the same thing that they've been doing to you, now to your fellow blacks, and not only to your fellow blacks, you are also now practicing colonial masters mentality of mental slavery in reverse. You blacks put yourself so low, this is why they think we are the same. But they will know that we are not the same. By the time I'm done dealing with you blacks, your colonial white, Arabic, Asiatic, they will learn not to fuck around, because if not, they will be finding out. But those, I told those black boys, I say, your colonial master white, Arabic, Asiatic, that practically mechanizes pedophilia they are using to control all of you. Your pedo born to see the beauty of Trump and Musk, your traditional religious political leaders, all of them that are the controllers of this shit. You think they give a fuck about you? They don't give a fuck about you. All this colonial that created this entire shit, they have smear campaign and participants that are white, Arabic, Asiatic, that mechanize it together, and also black people as their slaves. Imagine colonial that created, they have the children of their own colonial white, Arabic, Asiatic, just like they have black slaves, who actually they use for their smear campaign and their flying monkeys. Then you blacks that are supposed to be standing against this bullshit, correcting them as ancestors of this earth, especially your useless celebrities, your useless black celebrity clowns, celebrity morons, celebrity fools, celebrity idiots, celebrity monkeys and black slaves, disgrace to ancestors of this earth. Those black celebrity, political, religious, traditional leaders, they also now have smear campaigns and flying monkey slaves working for them. Black children are amongst, which is black on black crimes. And also they now have colonial masters children, white, Arabic, Asiatic, blacks, which is colonization of pedophilia in reverse. Then tomorrow you want to continue to be doing colonial, colonial did not do you anything. Colonial did not do you. This is 2024. I've told white children, Arabic, Asiatic children, black children walking the streets, I asked them, please, have you seen anybody in chains like they did to black people in the past walking the streets? They say no. Did you see anybody put inside cage again like they did in the past? They say no. Have you seen anybody chained in the neck and in the hand anymore? They say no. I say, so everybody are aware of what they are doing. These blacks that want to continue to be pointing fingers, they are aware of what they are doing. They are aware of the participation they are taking part in. They don't want to start taking their responsibilities into their hand. They want to continue to blame colonizations for the evil that they are equally participating in today. Yes, colonial mechanized this shit, but the blacks that are into this, I'm telling you, even blacks in villages that don't have water to drink, they will find any means. I sit down like this, I see things from here to Africa. I'm telling you, I sit down sometimes, I see things from here worldwide that you people can't see. I wrote it in one of my songs 11 years ago. Go out and check, 12 years ago, go out and check a song called Dosco Metal Fit Lady Expansive. I said, I see what they can't see. I'm first in the come list. My lyrics, I don't just put lyrics together because I want to sing. I'm talking reality all the fucking time. I tell this to your children because I know my social media, you have been banning, shadow banning all the time. You will block my things. You don't want them to see the truth. And a lot of times you tell them, oh, she's cursing. Please, this video is like 14 minutes now. I want to see how many curses I've cursed here to ban my video. Because you don't want them to know you are generational damage adults. I tell them, I say, Nobody is being changed in 2024 anymore. I am aware that there are people that are in places where they can't speak out because you have manipulated them in the past to commit one rape, one theft, one molest, one killing, one evil, one child fucking, one dog fucking, especially those ones in their entertainment industry. You have done a lot of things to these people, or they've caught them in drug pushing, they've caught them while they were taking drugs, they've caught them with one thing or the other, that you have a videotape and evidence. So when they want to speak out, they can't because they know you have something against them. Look at me. You don't have anything against me. I am pure from my head to my toe. I don't do drugs. I'm not an alcoholic. I'm not a thief. I'm not a prostitute. I'm not a liar. I'm perfect from my head to my toe. What all of you can ever be. This is why when I speak, I'm not only speaking for me. I'm speaking for that 1%, or that's even if it's only one person that is innocent on this earth. I'm speaking on their behalf. I'm speaking on behalf of people that are not involved in your worldwide pedophilia. I'm speaking on behalf of people that are 6 feet that are dead because of this your pedophilia of generational madness. People that are mentally changed, that are in a situation of mental ability because of this your evil. You don't have anything against me. You can't hold my mouth. You can't close my throat, and I will not sugarcoat my truth to please any of you, especially you useless women of this earth. The black ones, to be precise, more especially again. You don't have anything against me. You put me homeless. This is not the first time. I'm letting people know. I talk to them on the street a lot of times by myself. Yesterday I did again. I talked to 3 people. One was Asiatic, the other 2 were black people. The things I told them, when they wanted to start crying, I said, no, we are not going to go there. I'm not talking to you to shit here. I'm talking to you to learn. Open your eyes and spread the truth to the generations under you, because the adults before you, they don't want you to know the truth. Your bomb will say begin to Obama, Trump, and your mosque. Your traditional political, religious leaders, those bomb child fuckers, child marriers, dig hell in the closets. Your celebrities in your entertainment industry, your billionaires that control big companies and fame, they don't want you to know the truth I'm saying. They feed their ego through you, worshipping them, worshipping their societal classes, position, worshipping their money, worshipping their titles and their degrees. Because if they don't have you to worship them, their ego will not be fed. So ask you, as long as they cannot give you oxygen, they ain't shit. And you don't bow to them, don't worship them, don't be paparazzi them. When you don't do those things to them, they will know they are worthless. They will learn to live a normal human being life like everybody are supposed to. I tell them, you worship them, you are the one feeding their egos. Their children are in 5-star hotels, spending 5,000, 10,000 a night. I've worked as a waitress in places where they spend money like water. I asked them, please, on a bed in a room of 5,000, 10,000 euro, is there diamond on top that they're sleeping in? They said no. I said, then later they will say there are people dying of hunger worldwide. There are people dying of water. Then later they will put the pictures of white Arabic Asiatic children to be stealing money, so-called UNICEF. Fuck you. When I did theater with UNICEF, I wrote all my parts. 1 year I was at the theater. Sometimes we close by 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. From theater, I'm going straight to work. The work I worked in hospital to get my European permanent permit to stay. I've told you the other day, my ex-biological useless mother has Italian passport by now. If I want to have it, I will have it. I'm 15 years in Europe. I started preparing it. I threw it away. I said, no, since I know I'm not going to age and get hold in Italy, there is no need having an Italian passport. This is why I don't have Italian passport. If I want to, I will have it by now. But I did not wait for my mother, that useless woman, to come and give it to me, because she brought me here with my ex-biological useless wicked brothers like her too. I worked by myself independently to get my European permanent permit to stay. No man, no woman gave it to me. When I was working in the theater, I wrote all my parts. They told me, and they were going to, I said, don't write for me. Everything I performed, I was the opener. Every theater we did, I shut it down. We sold out. The last sold out theater, we had to make people. Have you ever seen in a theater where people will stand in the back like this, full, everybody stretching? People were still outside begging to enter. Everywhere was crowded. We oversaw that day. But I was in a situation where I was working just a 3 hours job sometimes, and they were aware that my economical situation was not even stable. Everybody we did this theater with was all graduates. They were rich people. They were well-doing people. They were not poor. They were not jobless like me, because even in my job, it was just enough for me to be able to do my European unbefisted permanent permit to stay. It was a temporary job as well. But I was going there 3 o'clock in the morning. I wake up. Like my gold I bought for myself to tell myself thank you. If it was diamond now, they will steal it. 400 euro. They've come now, they stole it too. I woke up to buy this gold. 4 o'clock in the morning, walking and breaking my waist as a waitress too. Everything I do. See, there is nothing any man and woman on this earth can give me that I can't give myself. Ask people that grew up with me or my so-called family, ex-family that can never come near me again. I've been independent since I was a child, and I know that's why you are all pained. See, I've been looking for time to spend myself to myself by myself. It's been a long time. You can't change nothing. I don't hate anybody, but I don't like you, and I will never. You will all learn that politeness is not likeness of any kind. So, like I was saying, I told those guys, I said, these people, they don't give a fuck about any of you. I even worked in collaboration in that theater with so-called UNICEF. When I finally got my own befisted, my job finished. It was like they made me have a job, because in Italy, almost 8 years I had no job. Sometimes 2 years I won't have 1 cent to my name. Go and control. Sometimes 1 full year I won't earn 1 cent. I've had days, 4, 3, 5 days, I will be in hunger, I want to die. I even told those little boys yesterday, I said even my own family member, they will put me in hunger abuse. Friends too will throw me out. Sometimes they will throw me out of the house. I will be on the streets for wickedness. I've never seen wicked people like that. I will go to my friends. My friends will tell me I can't sleep in the house. Friends that on Saturday, when I'm done cleaning my house, I will go to their own house and clean for them. Friends that we sleep on the same bed together when I don't have problem with my own so-called family. Friends that I'm the one that wash their clothes. They are not my brothers, they are not my sister, I don't know them, but I took them like family. Then when my own so-called biological family will throw me out, I go to them, they will also throw me out. They will even watch me sleep on the streets. In your Italy, you made sure I didn't have a job consistently. Immediately I got my European unbefisted, because let me be showing you so that you people will not think I'm documentless. I have my fucking documents. I'm not looking for anybody, and you must respect that. Yes, this is my unbefisted. You can see it. The only thing I have to do is change the picture every 10 years. It doesn't expire. When this job finished, that I used to get this document, immediately I just got it, the job just closed. The people I was doing the theater with, they knew my condition. They knew how I was living from hand to mouth and managing myself. The so-called UNICEF did not see into my situation to help me first. They said they were using the money to help other people that needed help. Fuck you. They even got to a point where they removed me from the theater. I was in Paris trying to settle down. I was like, hey, I can come back for the show, then continue, go back to Paris. Hey, you don't need to come, just stay there. We will replace you with another person. See, today, these motherfuckers, they never called me. They put your children's poster like I was telling those children. This bastard ruling this earth. They put your children's posters everywhere, claiming UNICEF. I've worked in associations as well, I've told you, where the association money, the boss is there, they use it to eat in 5-star dining, Michelin star hotels. They do 5-star holiday with the money. Then I was observing, because I told you people, I observe and I study people since I was a child. It's been a long time coming. The same way I've been surviving all of you above 30 times rape, sexual abuse and assault from men, women, white, Arabic, Asiatic, blacks. Even up to a couple of months ago, yeah, from your Africa, I will tell you again, rape above 30 times by more than 5 different men. In your useless Italy, I don't know how many times you raped and sexually assaulted with the hunger abuse, food abuse, the same thing in Africa when my father became poor. I had to hawk everything. I will continue to repeat it in your ears. So it's my story. You can't tell me when to say it or when not to say it. Anytime the need comes up, I will keep saying it. In your Africa, you raped me above 30 times. On hunger abuse, food abuse. I was on the street 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, being abused, trying to finish the tray they gave me to go and sell while my mates are sleeping. I've spent half of my life in Africa and half of my life in Europe. I got to Italy, rape, sexual abuses, and assault without ending. Food abuse from both family and friends. I got to Paris, the same thing. They gave me cherry on the cake, 10, 11 police, sexual abuse, and assault. A black woman was one of them. I went to Germany. They did the same thing. 4 companies, 5-star companies. I worked with as a restaurant, touched my hands with their useless colleagues or workers. When I called them out, they closed my waitress contract. That was how I became all the time jobless, homeless, jobless, homeless. That if I have to calculate my entire 1 year and 9 months I spent in Berlin, at least 1 year I was homeless. You think this is funny? You think this is a joke? That even up to the children I was old enough to be their mother, 2 children in Berlin grabbed my house and touched my house. I'm in Malmö, nothing like that has happened yet. I'm in Malmö, there are Swedish people that are disgusted as their fellow Swedish and the foreigners in this land practicing your pedophilia. I'm in Malmö, I'm homeless, still like you have made me homeless worldwide for the past 30-something years on this earth. But look at me, I look divine, I look fine, I look younger than ever. Forget these baggy clothes that I'm wearing. You know me in bikini. Your mothers, your sisters, your aunties, your uncles, your grannies, your entire generations can never attain the level of my divinity, you know. And this is why you are paying. I have people defending me left and right that I like people that know me since I was a child. Without even speaking a word, they stand on my behalf. They stand for me. Sometimes they make me laugh. I tell them, you don't have to stand for me. I've been standing for myself and people all my life. But it gives me joy to see that there are people immensely disgusted at all of you practicing this bullshit here. You're telling me you are testing me. I'm homeless. I sleep. Look at my finger. This is the finger of a human being. I practically don't have finger. You can see there is even no finger bed. Because of continuous homelessness, food abuse, because this thing also happens when I have low nutrients from food abuse. Then cold will not join, everything eating my finger. You think I'm enjoying this? You think this is a joke? People that you will see, you will think they are normal. You see, you are just exposing yourselves. I'm nobody's friend. Is your destiny, you must fulfill it, of miserability. It has nothing to do with me. I'm not obligated to be your friend. I was at this gym the other day. I came, the children threw their things everywhere, on the ground, everywhere. They just littered their things everywhere, and they were there doing Arab Amona, the little children that are supposed to be inside the house. They come with their teachers. A lot of their mothers are even aware that their children are put into this bullshit. Tomorrow when they grow up and they are miserable, you say new generations are miserable. They throw their things everywhere. They thought when I come, I'll come and be picking after them. I'm celibate now, child-free, pet-free, friend-free. I've done that. In associations, I did that. That association I said I worked in, they were using the money. I had to stop going there when I found out what they were doing. I'm celibate. 30 years plus. I was 3 years old when I started teaching the adults around me. I'm looking at a motherfucker that never had a childhood. I took care of your children, your teenagers, your old people of all races. 360 degrees. When I'm not helping them in person, I'm on social media. Go and control my social media. Now, I want to focus on myself after finding out why I was defending and helping you people, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, being a therapist, a sister, a mother, a friend. You were doing me evil on purpose. You think now I will be aware that everything I've ever gone through is this pedophilia? You are still continuing it, and you think I will be laughing with you? When I laugh at you people, motherfuckers, because we don't laugh together anymore. See, I will never forgive all of you. If I forgive you, may I not die well. I'm not forgiving. See, if I forgive you, means I'm your enabler to your pedophilia, you call pandemic of manipulation, emulation, stalking, predating, sex addictism. No, not forgiving. You are all in my past. I've told you to learn to use the dictionary. When I laugh, I don't laugh with you, I laugh at you. There is difference between present and past tense. You are in my past. My present has to do with me, myself, and I. You don't like what you hear, you hug a moving train, or you use a therapist. Because if I was to be dead by now, none of you would be 6 feet with me. You would say, oh, she died of depression, life was too bad, she was just a good person, she was a philanthropist, she was a helper, she was a this, she was helping people here and there, she was such a, you will write all those nonsense. Meanwhile, I'm 6 feet, you will move on with another victim. I told those children this yesterday at the commercial shopping center. I said, you think they give a fuck about you? Those crooks ruling and the idiots around you, these useless adults, poor and miserable under them, they don't give a fuck. If you die, they will move on with another person. Even your biological mother, even your twin sister, if you die, they can cry for money tonight, but that grave, you will go there alone. Their life will still continue one way or the other, whether you like it or not. So, if you think you are going to do all of this to me, and I also told them, especially when nobody can give you oxygen, I told them, I said, your birth parents are not your owner. You are not television with remote control, that anybody should come and hone you and tell you what to do or what not to do. You are nobody's property. So as long as anybody cannot give you oxygen, if you don't do with your life what you want your life to become, this pedo predator that goes around pedo infatuating, building pedo fantasies in their head, images about another person that don't give a fuck about their existence. I said, these pedophilic adults, before you doing this, they will teach you how to do it. They will use you for generation to generation to do the same thing. But as long as you know they can't give you oxygen, it's your job to disintoxicate from this pedophilia. Because nobody will do it for you. I told these children yesterday. I told them, I'm talking to you. You can hear the range in my voice. They said yes. I said, not because I'm angry with you. I'm talking because I'm angry for you. And I want you to have sense and disintoxicate yourself from this shit, because nobody will help you do it. You think I give a fuck about anyone? See, when I laugh, I don't laugh with you, I laugh at you. You will just put me on this routine. Then again, I heard a girl, real quick, let me leave because I've been in the gym a while. Again, there was a girl or person, I don't know, that commented that, I don't know if it's my story, you know, you people, you use my story to receive things indirectly. Exactly, because me, I'm always observing you. So there was this fucking post I saw on Instagram, yeah? And this girl or this boy, I don't know, wrote about this person commented or talked about her being raped, abused as a child, as a teenager, and as an adult. And the only thing the mother could say was, oh, that is in the past. You have to move on and forget about it. I saw comment section, everybody were ranged, disgusted at the mother. I personally wrote that girl. I said, this is why my biological mother is dead to me as well. This is why she can never come near the shadow of my shit till I die. She said similar things to me as well. My ex-biological useless brother said, I don't give a fuck if 10-11 police raped you during the peak of pandemic 2 times. The mother said, the biological mother also said, hey, they raped you, is you that wanted to be raped. I told that person in that comment section where everybody were angry as well. I gave her my own word. I said, dead that bitch. Dead that motherfucker. Forget her in the past. I told her, anybody that cannot give you oxygen is not your fucking owner. Should not be having an opinion in your personal life. Even if they talk this, talk that, like when you people come around me, without mentioning name of people, useless idiots that I don't know. Look at me. Do I look like I betted anybody? Am I anybody's mommy? That will be fucked and sucked by dogs and animals. You are nominating them for STD punani hunters, lesbians with herpes and gonorrhea, just like the men too. Low self-esteem, not men enough, is who you are nominating your children for, not me. Not fucking me. Because as long as I'm concerned, this is where you are at, under my feet. What did I say? Until you become oxygen to me. I will tell all of you I did not survive you for 30 years for nothing. How dare you just open you? If you don't have anything to say, shh, you shut up. Somebody is telling you, your so-called mother, this is the problem I have with you women. You are fools. You are really fish brain, like this low self-esteem not men enough that you breed from generations to generations call you. How can you tell your daughter, telling you she has been raped multiple times as a child, as a teenager, as an adult? If you don't have anything to say, you would have shut up in that, other than telling her, it's in the past, just move on, like that. You are not even concerned. You are not even shocked, like, wow, I'm sorry, I didn't know all of this. When did it happen? Let's talk about it. Let's do this about it. Let's look for a solution on how to help you better. No, you didn't do that. You are just telling your daughter to move on like this. Tell me why pedophilia will not continue on this earth. You think you come and do this? Is why I'm celebrating child-free, pet-free since March 2023. All this character that you people are exhibiting, you are giving me joy for my boundary. You are giving me happiness that I put that everlasting boundary since March 2023. I've told you, reciprocated politeness when reciprocated is what we are sharing. When you are around me pedo talking, I say, talk to me direct. You say you are a man, you have balls. You are not a not man enough. If you are man enough, say it to my face. Your pedo infatuation, that image of me that you created on you in your pedophile head, say it to my face. Adora, I'm interested in you sexually. If your breath don't seize me, I not die well. I've told everybody I'm not interested in anything concerning anybody, and you must respect my name and put respect on my fucking celibacy, child-free, pet-free decision. Say it to my face. I'm interested in you sexually. Not coming around doing your pedo shit, attention-seeking rubbish. I'm not your therapist. I'm not your mommy. Not coming around in the corner like low self-esteem, bitch-ass, weak-ass men. Inferiority complex, not men, not boys enough, pedo talking. I'm not your mommy. I can hear you, but I'm not listening. I don't give a fuck. I have my own life to think of, and you are not included in it whether you like it or not. Let me use you as scapegoat for these useless women. This pedophile, herpes, gonorrhea, syphilis, lesbian, STD, LGBT bullshit, bombo clats involved in this pedo shit. These foolish women that don't know their left from their right. These smelly girls that look like men, shapeless motherfuckers. Involved in this shit. You men, talk to me. Let me use you as scapegoat for them. You think this is a joke? You think this is a fucking joke? Talk to me directly. It's 2024. It's about to end. December, yeah, we pop it on your head again. You think I'm joking? Even if it's €1, even if it's 1 cent champagne, I will pop it. You will see it. I'm telling your children under you, you are not missing anything. These people, they are not after your wealth. As you know, what I eat, what I drink, what I wear. You say you are telling people I'm a billionaire. I sleep inside the tent. Yesterday there was highs on my tent. Day before yesterday there was highs on my tent. I've told you my fingers, they are broken because of homelessness on routine from your Africa to your useless Western world. Hunger abuse, food abuse, nutrient abuse is what is causing all this thing on top of cold. But me, I'm loving the cold period now because my body is getting used to it. The fingers are even better now because I put my mind psychologically. This is the place I want to be. The food that I'm eating right now, my 1 cent is not in it. My fucking 1 cent is not in it. All of them debt money that I'll be paying back. The moment I get a job now, I pay my house rent, I pay my city ticket, the remaining of the money goes to paying debts. Because the people that I've told you, the people that sent me the money, they are not millionaires, they are not billionaires, even if they are. My independence is what is keeping you miserable. You break independent women down, you turn their lives upside down, then you will not flood predator men and women, sexy sex addicts, rejected, dusty, crusty cranks, rich and miserable predating miserable cranks, or poor and miserable predating cranks in their lives. Before you know, this innocent person will fall their victim. This is why you have a lot of children suffering divorce from their mothers and their fathers. Because when your victims find out they were being manipulated into the hand of a predator, they will call for divorce. This is why when you ask a lot of children about their family, my mother and my father divorced when I was so young, I suffered because of is this pedophilia? I've asked a lot of women, they've told me with their mouth that they would have never betted. You push people to the extreme, to become drug addicts, to become drug pushers, to become drug sellers, to become prostitutes, to become betters of children that they would have never betted. You push them to become thieves. You push people to become killers, suicidal. And you think this is funny? You put me on this routine for 30 years. You want to be telling people it's 5 years. Motherfuckers, I'm 15 years in Europe. It has been the same thing like it has been in Africa. Nothing has ever changed. I had to start thinking for myself, like the interview we made, I said the other day, what is one thing will you like to change about yourself that you are working on? I said, as I'm here, I'm perfect. There is really nothing I want to change. The only thing I started changing since March 2023, put my boundary and stop putting people's problem on my head like contracts, because I had to. I suffered for your human race on their behalf for 30 years plus, while you were raping, abusing, molesting me, hunger, abusing me, food, abusing me, financially abusing me, and making me homeless on routine. I had to remove my body, which means gossiping, I don't give a fuck. The business of other people, I don't give a fuck. I'm working in a company, the product of my company is what we are selling, is what we are based on, is what we are focused on. The personal problem, the sexual problem, the mental problem, the psychological problem or needs of the clients is not my business or the business of my fellow colleagues. Whatsoever sexual urges needs, sexual emotional needs that you have is your personal problem. It doesn't have to do with me or colleagues that I will be working with. So if you want to continue to Arab and amend around my space, first of all, know that when you are doing it, if you give birth on this earth, pedophiles and rapists, they will be everywhere. I've nominated in the beginning of this video, waiting for your bloodline to disintegrate them sexually to the being that they will never grow up to know peace, to do it to other people in the future. This is why I tell people, when you curse them, curse their bloodlines too. They are all cursed. It will take the highest grace that does not even exist to cure them. So keep them busy in miserability, dumbness. That nominees they nominate towards you, they think is funny. Tell them back that is their children. Anything they think, you say your children will be fucked, will be soft, will be molested, that who you are nominating. Arab, Amanda, let's do that, Anna did that. It's for your children, your bloodline, and your generation. Cost them. So that their children will be so miserable and occupied in miserability and not have time to go and predate other people in the future that are not into this pedophilia, or that are victims of this pedophilia. The audacity. You think this is funny? You think I'm enjoying what you're doing to me? I'm on your social media every day. I can stay there 100 hours. I can also do without my phone 100 hours. I'm not like you people that are stuck to this man-made everything microphone now. You microchip everything with your microphones, your pedo cameras you used to spy, lock. Even when I was homeless in Berlin, I was later aware that through your social media you were using your fucking camera to be watching and locking my nakedness. I'm looking at all of you. You think this is funny? My artistical stuff, when you come around saying princess, your children will be princess of rape, sexual abuse and assault, stalking by pedophile, STD, gonorrhea, syphilis men and women, not me. Including your Arab, Amanda, let's do that, Anna, that you nominate. Is for you and your children, your bloodline, all of you involved in this shit. Collect conscience, fears, no accusation. Exactly, you know yourselves. To whosoever it may concern, if the shoe fits you, Cinderellas, wear it and shrink in it. Because nobody's life is your tool for your pedo games. As long as you can't give anybody oxygen. The audacity. So I'm in this situation now of still being homeless. The money they sent to me, by now I'm supposed to have gotten a job. I was trying to get a Swedish bank account because since I'm here to live, I wanted my money to be my Swedish bank account. If I want to put any money in my other international bank account, I will put it. So I didn't know that they made plans to waste 2 weeks again after I got my coordination number. Because I now have my coordination number. 2 weeks, they just wasted it again for me. If I had known, immediately I got that coordination number, I would have just focused on looking for this job. This job interview I did the other day, maybe I would have had job by now. But I know I will get a job because I have a lot of job opportunities and everything. When I get a job now, everything focus on paying my debts. Maybe by this month ending now, I would have gotten a little money to send back for the debt money they've sent me and have some more money to eat. As I'm here now, money to eat I don't have again. A whole me, independent me. My independence is what is hurting you. You lure people into the hands of people they are not supposed to be with this pedophilia. You turn people's life upside down and make them do things that they are never supposed to. It hurts you that you cannot do it with me. I don't drug like you, white, Arabic, Asiatic, black pedophiles in your political, religious, traditional entertainment industry. In your high, big firm or in your working place, all of you, you know yourselves. I'm not a drug addict. Even you marijuana smoker that smoke marijuana, anything that can turn your head and control your brain is a drug. Just agree you are a drug addict and drug junkie and stop saying marijuana is not a drug. Oh, fuck you. I told you the other day in one of my videos. I've seen children being damaged, even adult damage, that when they stopped the marijuana, their life became clean again. If you want to continue to lie with your Rastafarian bumbleclatty bullshit, marijuana junkie rubbish, fuck you. You are destroying the life of the remaining generations under you. Hey, this new generation of phones, of who created the phones, who created the iPod, who created the social media. I want to see any Gen Z that created your social media, your Facebook, your anything. All created by you useless adults before them. You put them on the street to be pedoclowning for you. When they are supposed to be inside the house, maybe watching cartoon, reading a book, or all the books, all the school that they go to, everything trash. You have title and degree holding. This is when I see your diddlers, the one you carry book, bag around doing diddler, especially you black fools, you are there, you are using your P Daddy name as their Muslim pedophile nickname. And you think it's funny, I'll just look at them on their social media, I'll say, wow. You send them on the street carrying book, forgetting you have titles and degrees owner. Like Chimamanda Adichie Onuko, that bumbleclatty bullshit, and all of you useless celebrities involved in this shit with all your titles and degrees. Me, I'm asking you, what is the relevance of your titles and your degree if you can be controlled by a pedophilia used in playing games with people's sanity? Gambling with people's mental health, turning people upside down like they did to you. Like they are still doing to you, you don't know. Like you, Chimamanda Adichie, when you are there in that auditorium, sitting on with your hair like sponge hair unkept, you are there doing Becky with the good hair. Motherfuckers, they are not Becky with the good hair. First of all, you blacks, you must know, you're Becky with the good hair. You are their ancestors, whether you like it or not. If they were able to create this pedophilia that they are still using, to mentally not only abuse you blacks, but also now abuse their white, Arabic, and Asiatic children with the good hair, you blacks permitted it. You didn't stop them. You didn't oppose them. Instead, you joined them. Like this Chimamanda Onuko Adichie. I say, I'm telling all of you, I'm not, when we have time, you know me, I say things. It doesn't matter when. People that know me know that no matter how long it takes, when I will finally have your time, or you know, I'm speaking it in all your useless Nigerian language. You see my feet, it's not coming into your Nigeria again. Your entire Africa will not smell my feet. My dead body will not come there too. The same thing with your useless America, all those your useless Britain, all those nonsense. Also, their FBI, CIA, law enforcement agency worldwide, headed by this your FBI, CIA rubbish. Dog fucker, child fucker, two molesters like your political, religious, entertainment industry, traditional industry, your big firms and your working big firms, controller bosses, all of you, you fuck dogs, you fuck children, you are druggies, you are drug addicts, you are birds of the same feathers. All of you is one sound, one band. You see, all of you have been making people know who you are. You don't fucking have anything you can do about what I'm saying. When we have your time, you Chimamanda Adichie, your title and your degree that you have, when you are in that auditorium talking, or all the rubbish you speak with your feminism, bullshit, bumbleclad shit that you speak there, you must know that those people in your hall, The same way they pay these smear campaigns, there are women who are predators like men for themselves. There are also women who are predators, stalker predators on behalf of men that pay them, or their sons, or their brothers, or their friends. You have different categories. There are smear campaigns that work for you, useless, rich, Arabic, Asiatic, blacks, political, religious, traditional, entertainment industry, big FM pedophiles. You come in different categories. The entertainment industry is one big one, and you disgust me with passion. This is why today is the 6th day I banned you useless blacks. You think you are different? Your FBI is there. All you celebrities in your industry, especially your diaspora here, with that your Africa, they don't want thing or the other. They made you do one thing or the other. I'm aware. See, I don't need to be told. I sit down. I swear, if I'm lying, may I not die well. I sit down since I was a child and I see things eyes cannot see. I wrote it in my song, like I said in the beginning of this video. My eyes see things that you can't see. There are things they made a lot of you celebrity go through that your mouth cannot see. You are trapped with it and enslaved with it for life. Then you still want everybody to end up like you. The same pedophiles controlling your industry, your entertainment industry, control your political, religious, traditional, big firm, working industry, everything. The same generational pedophiles that don't give a fuck about me. If I was to be dead by now, all of you will move on with somebody else. 30 years of rape, sexual abuse, and assault, I'm still alive. And I'm still sane. I'm not a drug addict. I'm not a prostitute. As I'm here, nobody can come out and say they are my ex. I am not a thief. I'm calling from my head to my toe. I've never done evil to not even one person. I say if there is, let the person come out. Yet I am still this clean. I know that is why you are all frustrated. Before, I don't used to flaunt it on your faces like this. I will flaunt it for eternity because I want you to be uncomfortable. And I also want people that are not involved in your pedophilia to know that they are not obligated to be part of your pedophilia, that they can remain perfect and clean like they are. Because you want to make everybody feel like nobody is perfect. Like I wrote in one of my songs. You just want the whole world to be as evil as you. You manipulate the whole world to cover the evil you do. You touched the wrong person because I'm a born queen. You fools. I was born for this shit, motherfuckers. That your time is due. You just want the whole world to be as evil as you. You manipulate the whole world to cover the evil you do. You touched the wrong person. I'm a born queen. You fools, I was born for this shit, pedo motherfuckers. Your time is due. You thought I was just trying to rhyme? I mean what I'm saying and I say what I mean. Those of you that are not involved in this pedophilia, directly or indirectly in any way, I want you to know you can be that perfect person that you are. Don't let no motherfucker tell you nobody is perfect. If they are not perfect, it's their problem. Because they want to make you see this their pedophilia as something that is normal when they know it's not normal. They want to normalize pedophilia into the entire human society, that even people that are clean in their hearts will become as dirty as them, which is pure misery looking for company. I know it hurts you that I'm perfect and you are not. I'm the happiness, the great delight that you have never had in your life, and that is why you are all pained. For what? My life is mine. You can't give me oxygen. With all the evil you've done to me, if I'm dead right now, none of you will go 6 feet with me. Then how dare you? I know it hurts you. You tried making the whole world think I was a drug addict. Fuck you. Go and ask people I used to roll ordinary cigarettes. If my ex-friends are smoking it around me, they shift, they move. I've said it multiple times in different videos. When I enter a place I didn't know they were going to be doing drug, I enter there, sitting, I've even said, if they join them, I say, what you are doing is wrong, but it's your life. I tell you, don't say I did not. This is the mother nature perfection inside me. I must tell you what you are doing is wrong. Whether to yourself or to me, because when you fuck around and find out when it comes to me, when you fuck around, you must find out when it comes to me. Because I always tell people, All the things, all the trap is set for me. At a point, you were telling people to come and tell me, hey, you have tried modeling, you have tried music, you have tried theater, you have tried fashion, you have tried this, you have tried everything on this earth. It didn't work. Just settle down, look for who to marry. Fuck you, I'm married to myself. I'm married to my divinity. I'm my divine self. I'm married to my celibacy, my child freeness, my pet freeness, my friend freeness. I'm married to myself. You don't like what you hug a moving train and take your breath and die, because this is what you're supposed to be doing. Any evil motherfucker that think they can go around and be disturbing the peace of celibate people that don't want children, that don't want pets, that don't want no kind of responsibility, die. You, the ones that bet the doggy missionary, one leg, two leg, we don't tell you not to do your sex and your doggy, your missionary. We celebrate, we respect your opinion. We respect your option of breeding. Then you will respect us too, whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not, I've told you, your pedo infatuation in your head, the image of adorer that you have putting in your head, motherfucker, say it to my face. When I will get my self-licensed self-protection gun, also come and try me in the future. You will know where you are at. I'm not going to buy a self-protection pistol. I'll be having an AK-47 and a rifle. I will spray your head like chin-chin. You will never ever forget me even in your grave. So you useless Chimamanda Adichie and all your useless title and degree holders that are making these children think that you must go to school to be a human being, yet with all your titles and degrees. Me, when I do all the jobs that I do, that I've done in my life, sometimes I even wish I can give a drop of my talent, of my dynamism to people, because I've worked with different categories of people who are very energetic like me, people who are less energetic than me, and people who don't have motivation to work because maybe a lot of things have happened to them in their lives. Their lives are in certain kind of direction and they need somebody to push them to do better. Because I tell this younger generation, whether you like it or not, your pedo-born pussy begin to Obama Trump and your mosques, your traditional religious, traditional leaders, your big femme, pedophile leaders, all these pedophiles controlling your heads and your entertainment pedophile industry. They will continue to sit on the weight Mother Nature have given all of us to make you think that adulthood is hard. I told the ones I talked to yesterday, I said life is beautiful. Adulthood is one of the most beautiful things they don't want you to have. They didn't know how to have their adulthood. They don't want you to know how to get there independently by yourself. This is why they created this entire pedophilia. To turn people upside down, to make fun and caricature, mockery of the mental health and sanity of other people. I said, what you are going to be doing for yourself, disintoxicate yourself. Make sure you start working at a very young age so that when new iPhone come out, your uncle tell you, your auntie tell you, any blood clot on this earth comes to tell you to go and pedo-clown, pedo-talk, pedo-predate, or snake campaign, or fly monkey for them. You give them middle finger. You tell them, no, I can. You tell them you can buy the iPhone by yourself. New computer come out, you can buy it by yourself. New Jordan come out, you can buy it by yourself. Because these pretenders, they are everywhere behind us, especially black people worldwide, useless idiots. Pretending like they don't know what they are doing to these generational kids. I joined you people for 30 years to bring up these children. Before March 2023, when I dead all of you out of my space. But I'm still speaking on their behalf, even from outside my boundary. Because I'm not as evil as you people. I'm not obligated to be talking. Nobody is forcing me to talk, in case you don't know. You think you are the one pressing your buttons? You are there moving objects. You break objects, break things up and down. You repair them with money that can feed thousands of people worldwide that don't have food to drink. Then tomorrow you say, water scarcity. I've told you the other day. You see here, I've told you the other day, here water, here water, here water, here everything. Your earth is practically made up of above 75% of water. Those crook up there, if they release the money that Mother Nature gave us, nobody will be in hunger abuse, water abuse, financial abuse, any abuse whatsoever on this earth will not be taking place. We will not even be hearing people entering the visa. Look at you idiots. You see you Americans that think the world revolves around you. I don't know what is wrong with you. The indigenous Americans, the indigenous of every part of this world, you have eliminated all of them from generations to generations, not knowing you are eliminating your own bloodlines. Your own ancestors, you are eliminating them. I see people, black people, white people in America talking about this Latin people. I don't like Latin people. I was eating just now some pedophiles. They were saying Shakira. Motherfucking Shakira, I grew up with you. The same way your Beyonce, your Rihanna, your Shakira, or your... See, I used to watch. There is nothing Arabic, Asiatic, white, black I did not grow up with. I don't know if other children put much passion in what they were watching like I was. I was watching all these things and taking my culture from everything I was watching, because I am Mother Nature 360 degrees. This is where when people tell me their story about what they passed through, I've seen it before. And really, as a person in flesh, I've experienced every kind of evil you can ever talk of on the surface of this earth. I've been there. This is why before people tell me anything, I've already known what you want to see. My brain calculates. Sometimes I have to even draw myself down. But it helps me to engage and understand you emotionally very, very well, because I've been there too. So when it comes to every culture, I know everything since I was a child. White, Arabic, Asiatic, black, I've been enjoying the culture, learning from one place or the other, seeing things, even by my own self, I sit down, I see things people cannot see in other lands too, in other parts of the world since I was a child. So this is why when nobody can come and tell me, you're black. I'm not my skin color. You people don't try that. You see, it's your human society that divided everything to white, Arabic, Asiatic. It's your problem, not mine. Don't put me in any category. I'm not your object. I am not your object at all. Don't put me in any category. So I told this, like I'm telling you children, it is you that will help yourself, because these generational adults, they don't give a fuck about you. I'm a little lost in what I'm saying because I'm looking at my document. I want to arrange it. It was this water issue. Nobody should be suffering any kind of thing. I know you Latin people. I was eating just now. Shakira. Fuck you. Fuck Beyonce. Fuck Rihanna. Fuck your entire Madonna, Lady Gaga, everybody in the entertainment industry. You know I've blocked all of you. I block you. I will continue to block you till I die. I was even tolerating your fan pages. Now you bring your fan page, I block you too. Your religious, I block you. Your political, I block you. Your traditional, I block you. Everybody blocked. I'm not interested. I just want to be happy and live my life without any of your useless philosophy made by human beings to control human beings that you bring around me. I can never bow to a philosophy of a human being bettered. I've asked a lot of people, please, did anybody on this earth fall from the sky? No. So as long as nobody fell from the sky, it means a woman bettered you, right? So that woman has a pussy like my pussy, right? So as long as you were bettered by a woman like me, I can never bow to your philosophy. A woman like me bet you, then I will not bow to you. For what? For what? So all your rubbish, political, religious, traditional entertainment, don't bring it to my page. I'm blocking you. Especially black people, you know now that I can even listen to your music through white, Arabic, Asiatic, but that's no Arabic people too know. Your white and your Asiatic people, they will be the one dancing to your music. On if I catch any black person on my timeline, useless ancestor, I will whoop your mother. You know now, today is the 6 days. Today is the 6th day. I put in routine when I don't know. I warned you before we got here. I've been warning you to stop before we got here. I've told you, stop this nonsense. They sent 6 days ago when this rubbish happened, you sent 2 of your coconut head looking monkey black children. They come and be pedo talking in my fucking face inside the supermarket. They were children of white, Arabic, white and Asiatic people inside the supermarket. It's only the Arabic one, the Muslim one, and your useless black running their mouths. They came to say Asake. Who is Asake? I went online, I blocked that motherfucking idiot nobody. Who is Asake? Your Rihanna and your Beyonce, all of them have blocked them. Who is Asake? All your Jay-Z, your Nas, all of them that are above your Asake, I block all of them. Who is Asake? I say your pedo bomb pussy brigade to Mama Trump and your mosque. Can't talk to the shadow of my shit. Who is Asake? Talk less of the rest of you. Are you dumb? I went online and I blocked that motherfucker. Then I said, now you black, you have stretched it again. Useless ancestors of the earth. Today is the 6th day. You are not crossing my timeline and you are just starting. You have not seen anything yet. This is just the beginning. I've told you when I'm done dealing with you, your inferior white, Arabic, and Asiatic colonial that are controlling you, that you're supposed to be helping to know their culture the more, to draw close to your nature, mother nature the more, they will learn from you. They will learn the meaning of fuck around and find out. It's you blacks I will be using. Because you want to be coming around acting like you are special because you have black skin. Like, you are not special. I've told you I'm not my skin color. On top of that, I've been raped by men and women, black, like the colonial white, Arabic, Asiatic have done to me too, above 30 times, all of you. So exactly, you tell me the specialty or the specialness that you think you have. On top of that, you are ancestors. Before even, let's say we should leave this rape, abuse, and assault a little bit aside. When I will still see you come online fighting for the made black hair, the word African Wakanda, and did you see me watch your Wakanda or Black Panther? And rubbish. When your Black Lives Matter, did you see me do that rubbish with you people? You try to manipulate my head into it during the peak of pandemic when you raped me with 10, 11 policies, and a black woman was one of them. I threw that shit back to you in time. All your Black Lives Matters, your Wakanda, your rubbish, did you see me participate in it? Did you see me give a fuck about it? You are there doing the same thing like your colonial masters are doing. You want to still continue to be pointing finger to people, black pot calling black kettle black. You are out there now, you are pretending, especially you Americans that think the world revolves around you. Let me go back, let me not stretch this too much. On this earth right now, we are not supposed to be hearing visa problem. I know I have my documents. You can see, so that you won't say I'm talking because I don't have, I have a Nigerian, I still have a Nigerian passport because I'm 15 years in Europe. I wanted to apply for Italian passport. I said, no, it's not where I want to age. Because I don't want to have a passport of a country where I know I'm not going to be old as an old person. I would have applied for my passport. I already started. If I'm lying, go and ask the ex-friend of mine that I used to go to his immigration office to go and sit sometimes. I've also worked in an immigration center too. Go and ask. I prepared my documents. I was starting it. I even bought my marker, the bowl. I said no. Because I had to ask myself. I asked myself, what is the need? If I make the passport now, it will come out in maybe 2 years' time. If instead of me to be waiting for 2 years, then let me go to another country where I know I'm going to age and just ask for the passport there. Exactly. This is why I did not. I just left it, the marker, the bolo, the everything. I threw everything away. That does not mean I don't have my Italian culture inside of me. That does not mean I don't have all my white, all my Arabic, all my Asiatic, all my black culture still inside of me. I'm not the one that says you people should not know yourself. It's a you problem, not mine. You are your own problem. When I see these Americans talking, especially you black and white and other races talking Latin people, claiming the Latin word. See, you people, are you not ashamed? See, I watch how you treat your fellow human beings. I see people, I've seen a mama, Arabic mama, sitting in front of a supermarket the other day. The Muslim diddlers, dog child fucker Marias, that make their women to dress like masquerade. These perverted terrorists, uncircumcised dick pedophiles that marry children. They make their women dress like masquerade. I've asked all of you, they give you those masquerade clothes to wear under 30 degrees, 60 degrees, 50 degrees. Will you wear it? I know that Muslims are in a position where their mothers, the women, their fathers and their brothers own them. I've rescued Muslim women diverse times. In the Italy, where they are also fucking children in their Vatican, in that the same Italy, a Muslim killed the daughter because she refused to marry a 65 years old, I don't know, arranged marriage they did for little small girl. The other one killed the daughter again because she refused to wear a hijab. These things you make this your Muslim women wear. Hey, don't expose your body. Fuck you. I was 1 year old plus when a Muslim started raping me. As we are talking right now, there are children in your mosque, in your church, in your Buddhist in these centers being raped on routine. Even from generations to generation before now, there are well-dressed grown adults, people's wives, fucked in your religious centers, behind doors and everywhere. Let me tell you, if a rapist wants to rape you, irrespective of what you are wearing, if that pedophile has the chance and the time to rape whether a boy, a girl, a baby, that rape must take place. Whether you are covering your body or not covering your body. Because this is what a lot of you come online to be preaching. Cover your body, cover all of you, D-hell, bomb, pussy, low self-esteem, man, on one side, and then you have the useless mothers of the earth, shameless entities on the other side. With your religious bomb-claty bullshit fairy tale. You are not better than the pedophiles in the entertainment industry, your political, your traditional industry, that fuck children in their private mansions. We are all the same thing. I'm not saying things I was told. I've seen with my eyes. I've defended children from distance. I'm saying, like you have also done to me. White, Arabic, Asiatic, black men and women raped me more than 30 times each. From the colonial side, from the black side each. You will make this your women. I used to pity for them a lot. So I'm still talking now, not because I'm feeling bad like I used to feel bad on their behalf, because I've seen a lot of them. They join them in the diddler. They enjoy it, being pedophiles for their men, predator for their clients. I see them, they enjoy it. So I've come to an extent to understand, oh, since they enjoy it, then they will be suffering the slavery they are passing through. You will just make human beings dressed like moron, cover their heads to their toes like spirits, and they will be dying under sweat. You, this pedophilic, uncircumcised, crayfish, dick, pedophile, child marrier men in this your Muslim industry, that is the old version of their Christian pedophile child fucking industry behind those two. If they tell you to wear those gowns, will you wear them? As I did this now, my nose is running kata, because I slept inside cold. You will say it's Muslim. The Muslim child fucker, child marrier, diddler, Arab and Amanda, let's do that, and I will not join you to fuck your children if you try that nonsense here. If they tell you to wear those gowns, will you wear them? So this is why when I see the rest of you that are so-called Christians involved in this shit, I pity for you because you don't know yourselves too. The Muslim women say they are even more enslaved than you. At least you can wear what you like. You can go where you like. Their women are owned by these men. The men own their women. They control them like remote control. Anything they tell them to do and wear is what they're doing and wearing. Then you useless ones that are not under this their Muslim terrorist religions, you will still be fooling yourself, selling your independence out because you want societal validation. You want to be validated as an adult by your fellow human beings that can't give you oxygen. By being in a relationship, having a child, having a pet, having a title and degree. There are people that don't need title and degree to be intelligent like me. So don't make them go to school and be wasting it. And be wasting money that other people that need it. Like I was saying, I've worked in places. I have too much experience. Sometimes I wish I can even give some to people. I've worked in places where you have people with high energy of working. When they are working, like me, they are always active. Because when I wake up, I have 2 hands and legs. I'm breathing the oxygen no human being can give to me. I'm happy. I'm positive. I've worked with people happily energetic like me. I've worked with people less energetic than me. I've worked with people with no energy at all. This is due to many things that have happened in their lives. I don't know what they've gone through as child. I don't know the level of grace they carry, the level of positivity they carry. I know there are some that are pretenders, some are users. They come to the working place to use other of their co-workers to do the job, and they don't want to do anything. They are crooks like that too. But I've also met people that are there. They can be younger children. Some can also not be young, but they are not used to being energetic. Some can still be doing their job well. Some can still do it slower. So I don't go to my working place to go and be looking at who is not working. If I even notice that you are not working, I will even, if I finish my own, I'll come and give you a happy hand. It does not change my name. My name is still Adora, divine, celebrate, child-free, pet-free, friend-free, unapproachable, divine queen for life. That is still what I am. And this is what you don't want the young generations under you to learn. I've told you, you young children, you will save yourself. So like I was saying, I'm not talking about this Spanish people that Americans, you useless Americans, you be calling them. Because as I'm talking Spanish now, I understand now that your Spanish mean pussy. Your Anna, your Arab, your Anna, your Anal, your Spanish, there's another one you call again. Maybe they are all nyash people, pussy people. Your children, that bet, your children, all of you involved in this shit. Your children, they will fuck in a butthole, suck with their STD, herpes mouth. Everything is you and your bloodline, not me. I keep telling you innocent people that are not involved in this shit, good luck. Me, I did not bet. That's what I'm telling young children. Evict. Prevention is better than cure. So as I'm talking to Spanish people now, try me. You Americans are there singing Spanish people crossing the wall. Are you not ashamed of yourself? Like I was talking the other mama, before I go to you Americans direct, the other mama, Muslim mama or Arabic mama in front of the supermarket begging money. I was disgusted. I used to have Arabic, what do they call, family. When I was in Italy, when they will permit me to have a job, after maybe 1 year of no job, no salary, no 1 cent, they will not make me have, now I know it's this manipulation you have been doing to me since then they will not make me have one small job. When I will now have the little small job, the little money that will come, since my ex-biological mother has a little job, my ex-brothers, they have little place of where they play ball, where they get money from. Then I'll say, okay, my own is just to buy my pad, my cream, maybe it's 175 or maybe 200 euro. I'll say, okay, what will I do? Okay, let me buy my own stuff first. I buy the things I need. Then I will not take like 30 euro, buy something for one family, another family, I can't remember, but they were not Muslim. Then the Muslim family, where I used to have a friend, I was working in a voluntary organization. She did not have a job, but she was doing voluntary to get small money. Before they will give her that 100 euro from that voluntary part, problem. This was a voluntary organization where people, rich people, were packing money into, packing foodstuffs into. That girl that was working as a volunteer with me to get food to eat was a problem. The reason why I don't connect with that motherfucker again, I don't know what happened to her. She was dating a Muslim guy that was actually treating her like trash. We just sit down there. One day, I told the guy, I said, please don't talk to my friend like that again. Don't you ever in front of me command her like a dog. I was still very, very young as a teenager then. It was just commanding. When we were not, I think we were passing, so he said this is the boyfriend as she just wanted to say hi. So when we finished saying hi, and he was just sit down there, because we said we just passed, we want to go, we have things, we are going to the voluntary place. He was saying, commanding her to sit down or something like that. Let me not lie, but it was a situation like that. We said we want to go, we have where we are going to. Sit down there. I said, don't command my friend. When we left, I told my friend, I said, leave that motherfucker. Look at the way he's commanding you like a fool. I know your Muslim religion is part of this, but you are young now. You are young. My nose is scratching because anytime I'm talking of you Arab, nose and everything will become. Your children will be fucked and sucked by child marriers and fuckers, all of you involved in the shit. I told the girl, that my ex-friend, I said, leave this boy. You at least now you are in Europe. You have little freedom compared to those ones in the Muslim land. Nobody is forcing you to be with this woman controller. Leave this motherfucker. Look at the way he was just ordering you. For what? Is he your father? Is he even your father and your mother don't talk to you like this when I come to your house? I don't know if that's the reason why she stopped talking to me. Because in the future, I was still not having a job. When I was having a little job, because my job, they make it maybe 1 time a month, 2 times a day, I was just living from hand to mouth in the worst way. In the worst way, that period. But my little salary, I will still take 30 euro. I will buy food and go and drop in this guest house and my family. The mother will cry. No, Adora, no, Vapene, you don't have money. Little money you have. I say, Mama, it's okay. At least my biological ex-mother has little money. My brother has where he plays football, he earns little money. Me, my little one, I can share. I bought my own things, my cream, everything I need for myself, I bought. Because I come first always. This is what I tell people. When I'm doing good for you, when you see me showing you goodness or kindness or politeness, it's because I've done enough sufficient for myself. Because when you don't have self-respect, you can't give self-respect out. When you can't give respect to anybody. When you don't have self-sufficient love, you can't give self-sufficient love outside. When you don't have self-worth, like you people coming around, pedo-lying, pedo-predating, pedo-infatuating, no shame, you cannot be something relevant to another person because you are worthless. You can't be roaming around. If you are worthful, you will not be on the street. You will not be a pedo-predator. You will not be looking for another person's attention in any fucking way if you are not a worthless entity. Only worthless, miserable do those kind of shit. Anyway, I told the mama, no. I've done for myself. I'm okay. The little I need, I have it. I don't mind sharing. She will cry. I will say, don't worry. I will have job. Your daughter will have job. Everything will be fine, little by little. Then another family again, I will buy. Nobody obligated me. The other day here in MALMÖ, I saw a mama sitting in front of a supermarket. She was asking me for, I said, Mama, no. Please, don't ask me. Your Muslim men, they are there giving top more than one. Your Muslim men, billionaire, millionaire, they are there giving top more than $1 million to go for coffee dates because of their level of sexism, sex addictism, crankness. When you are here in front of supermarket, I watched, I observed, I saw a lot of Muslim people enter and come out with the woman sitting in front of the supermarket. Then nobody even looked at her. I know some of them are actors and actresses. I've been in Europe for 15 years. Most of them are not actors and actresses. Their Muslim brothers see them there. Their Muslim brothers are married dogs. They see their mothers on the street, whether you all like it or not. Any woman on this earth, you men, any woman on this earth, whether white, Arabic, Asiatic, or black, they are your mothers. The original indigenous mothers of this earth are the black, foolish women that don't know their left from their right to be ancestors. So when you are passing any supermarkets, you see a woman there, sitting there begging for money. Is your mother, whether you like it or not. Then if the person is a man, the man is your father, is your brother too. Whether you are man or woman, when you pass it, I see how you humans, you treat yourself so wickedly. I'm just watching you like that. I watch people sometimes, they enter supermarkets, they will do shopping of at least 200 euros, 100 euros. There will be baboons. It's not, this one are not faking homeless people. This one are real homeless that have been there for years or for months or for a very long time. They will pass them. You know what they do? They will throw maybe 5 euro, 5 krona, 5 euro, or 5 whatsoever, or 10 whatsoever, to show that they are good people. On me, I used to go to the streets to remove homeless people from the streets all my life. Nobody paid me to do it. Even with my no salary, I will take them to where they can change their clothes. I will take them. Then your pedo Gates, Obama and Trump and your most traditional religious political leaders and your high millionaires and top company rulers, pedophile crooks ruling all of you. You are all pretending like you don't know the one sitting on the earth, on the wealth Mother Nature gave all of us. There are not supposed to be any of these people suffering homelessness. I'm not talking like this because I'm homeless. So anybody that knows me knows I've been saying this since I was a child. Like when they are voting, when I was a child, my aunties and my uncles, I have my voter's card. I would just be looking at them, like I said yesterday, like this. I will ask my grandmother, say, Iye, please, or any of my grandmother, do you really think these people's votes, like, why are you people happy for voter's card? I said, look at your environment now, look around you. I tell them as a child. You think you are really voting? You think your vote counts? Ayadora, close your mouth, you know too much. I know too much is the truth, but I'm saying it because somebody is saying it. Whether you are voting for white, Arabic, Asiatic, black, all of them, they are crooks. Whether men or women, they are crooks. Political, religious, traditional, working industry, entertainment, into all pedophilic crooks is what they are. They don't give a fuck about none of you. When they need you, they throw you the crumbles. to go out and do their propaganda for them, while their children, their family, their bloodline fly first class. I asked those that spent 10,000 euro, 5,000 euro in hotels and hostel. I asked those little children yesterday at the shopping center. So I said, all the bomb blasts that are taking place on this earth, have you ever heard a white, Arabic, Asiatic, or black politician's child, or daughter, or sister, or mother, or father die in any of those bomb blasts? They were just looking at me in shock. I said, these are the little things you people, you don't even observe to know the truth about where you are living this earth. I said, how many times have a bomb blast taken place and you now heard that a politician, whether white, Arabic, Asiatic, black, starting from that your Africa to the whole of the diaspora, I'm asking all of you, even through this video, how many times have you seen a politician, a well-known big religious leader, traditional leader, or any mighty or any of them die in any of these bomb blasts? If there is any, please, I want you to state it somewhere for me. Fools, you want to continue to pretend? You want to continue to be slaving for these higher pedophiles that you lower pedophiles are working for? You are there in America, calling Latins. Don't put my name into that lesbian bullshit. Oh. As you can see, I don't eat STD pussy. My pussy is not available for anybody. I'm celibate, child-free, pet-free, friend-free for life. But I will still speak my truth whether you like it or not. Those useless Americans that you think the world revolves around you, you generations of crooks, white, Arabic, Asiatic, blacks living in that America that are all intruders in that land, whether through slavery or invasion or whatsoever you want to call it. You are telling Latin people crossing war. You are not even ashamed to be telling your fellow human being that they are jumping the wall. You Africans, you blacks, I don't know, look at your black African. I said it yesterday. No one common language dialect you don't have. You don't even have a common dialect. Your colonial children, white, Arabic, and Asiatic blacks, the only languages most of them, 80 to 90% no, is their European languages or their Scandinavian languages or English. When you talk about anything dialect that comes from black, they don't know anything about their ancestors. How would they know anything about their ancestors if your entire Africa don't have one dialect you speak together in common? If your entire Africa don't even have one passport to move for the whole Africa, apart from the fact that on this earth right now, there is not supposed to be anything like passports dividing everybody. If your pedophilic power is so powerful enough to be reading my thoughts, reading the thoughts of your victim, calculating what they eat, what they drink, what they wear, moving objects, being micro camera to spy, lock, predate, and monitor your victims. Calculate how people wash their pussy, wash their hands, if they rub cream on their body or not. If your technology is that powerful, your technology should be that powerful to control who is going to thief, how to catch anybody that stole, how to catch anybody that killed, how to catch anybody that is this or that is wrong in the society. Why are you not investing this technology into doing that? So that you will not even have things called passports dividing people or to control people to say, what is your, which document do you have? I want to see your ID. There should not be an ID problem in a world where you have technology of pedophilia, imposed into pedophilia, pushed into pedophilia, invested into pedophilia of pedostalking, mocking, locking, sexisting, sex addicting, invading people's privacy lives, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, sexually, 360 degrees. You can even use it to calculate what people eat, drink, and wear, how they wash their pussy and their asses, but you can't invest the same pedophilia into building boreholes around the whole world so that nobody will be suffering hunger abuse. You cannot invest this pedophilic power into making sure that nobody is suffering water abuse and build boreholes worldwide. You can't invest this pedophilic power you are using to play this your pedophile manipulation games into power of making sure everybody is controlled well equally so that you won't need boundaries, sharing countries from countries, or being shared with passports or documents. If your power is so, me, I'm telling you, because those of you that are there calling this pedo bomb pussy brigade, Obama, Trump, Elon Musk, Obama, Biden, Putin, all of them, your political, religious, traditional, entertainment industry, billionaires worldwide, all of them calling them crooks. You also, you know what you are doing. You are the poor crooks, they are the rich and miserable crooks. You are the poor and miserable crooks. Because if you can hear what I'm saying right now, the power invested into this pedophilia can be invested into making the entire health perfect. Because if that power can calculate what me I eat and drink and wear, how I wash my pussy and my house and my body, how I rub cream, can predate my thoughts, you idiots under this pedo leaders crooks should be asking yourself, why are they not investing this power into solving the whole problem of this earth? And then you are still there doing, I want to vote for this, I want to vote. Do you think your vote counts? Like I've been saying since I was a child, are you people dumb or what? Are you dumb or what? This is not a joke. Nobody is funny here. I hear you call yourself different nickname. Don't nickname me. I'm not a comedian. I'm telling you things that nobody has been able to see. There is no activist on this earth that has spoken the truth. A drop of the truth I've spoken for you people. On behalf of you people that you can't pay for, you can never afford. Me, I'm asking all of you now, hypocritic liars, hypocritic predators, sexist, sex addicts, dummies, fools, cranks, disgusting human race. Starting from you, the ones under these pedophilic crooks, in high places and everywhere. I'm asking you, this power, this your political, religious, traditional, entertainment industry, elites, pedophile, child fucker, child marrier, devils in human forms, with all the billionaires attached to them, from working industry to normal. The power they are investing, why are you not asking them? The power they are investing into this pedophilia of stalking what people eat, drink, wear. How they wash their pussy, their house, calculating everything about people, invading people's privacy, even people's stuff. Why are you not asking them, why are they not investing this power into making the whole health a better place for everybody? Then you are there, pedocloning with your children, pedophiling, playing games with your children's health, your children's life. You have your different pedophilic group, Arab, Amanda, Les, Buddha, and you think you are different? You think you are fucking different from these pedophilic terrorists, diddler, child marriers? All of you are one son, one band. The only difference is you do your own behind doors. You are one son, one band of cranks. You know these crooks, they are sitting on top of the money, the wealth, the power that Mother Nature gave all of us from generations to generation. They only come to you to throw you crumble money. I've told you, I have entered, my leg have entered governors' houses. I've entered the same place with governors, with dignitaries, with nobles, with princesses, with kings, with chiefs, with your Miss Universes and Miss World. I've seen things that you motherfuckers have not seen. Since I was a child, I sit down, I see what happened during your first, Second World War. I'm not fucking capping. It makes me wonder if you people have sense at all. See, as I'm here, they don't want me to be saying the truth. So that you people will not wake up and have sense. And live your life to the best. Life is beautiful. You are the ones complicating it. I've told you, human beings, you are your own problem. Because you want to be there pointing fingers at this generational leader crooks and their bloodline, while you are there doing the lower pedophilic crook version of them. You are doing the slave, the lower, the poorer pedophilic versions of these higher pedophilic crooks that are actually slaves to their own power of pedophilia they're using, controlling this earth with wickedness. You are out there, you think this is funny. So my video is already 1 hour, 30 minutes. I think I've talked enough here because the video principally was supposed to be for this. To continue to show the world the position you are putting me. So like, you know, the other day, this is my bag. So I was just, my bag in my locker. So I was just told now by the gym people, because you know you love to emulate people. Me, I will continue to make sure I give you the platform to expose yourself the more. Because I've told you, with all I've said today and everything you have done to me, I wrote in one of my songs recently that I just auto-talked on my phone. I will prepare the song lyrics properly later and release it whenever I like you know me. I will never forgive anybody. I will never forgive any adult on this earth who knew what you were doing and still did it. You did what you did. You know what you were doing is wrong and you still did it. I'm calling you out now is why you are all sorry. Those of you that are still sorry, there are some that still don't give a fuck about what you are doing with me. You will rape and abuse and molest me, assault me. From 1 year old plus till now with hunger, abuse and assault, homelessness on top. That I, at my age, 15 years in Europe, you are calling me fake billionaire. When the money I'm using to eat today, look at all of this. This is the 4th time I'm buying this. I bought a bigger one that was more expensive, carries more power. You see all this charger, everything. I keep buying them over and over again. You see my things, one thing or the other. My MacBook that I have today, no human being gave it to me. I worked in the supermarket. I broke my waist. But I was happy working. I'm just telling you, breaking my waist because I sweated to buy my MacBook. I tell people, when you see me with MacBook, don't think I'm a privilegee. I'm not a privilegee. Nobody has given me anything for free. I told you that I was going to the theater to walk till in 2 o'clock in the morning. I wrote all my parts. I opened all the theater shows. We shut everything down. UNICEF took all the money and ran away. They didn't even bother to even help me. That was because the moment I took my own befisted European permanent permit to stay, my work contract ended. I had to leave Italy also because of my family's so-called problem, beating me, brutalizing me. All the friends were giving me back. I had to leave for my own sanity, and also because I wanted to learn French language. That has been my love language since I was a child as well, because I used to have a white French teacher and a black French teacher back in Africa. So I went to Paris to go and learn French. It's not you that manipulated me there. I want you to know you don't have power over me. If I went to France and I have left now, France is not where I see myself aging. Africa is not where I see myself aging. Italy is not where I see myself aging. I saw myself aging in the colder part of the world. I was born in a hot side. I was born in a hot side. As I'm cleaning my mouth now, you will call it one thing or the other, right? You know that is how sick you people are. Because I've been talking for more than 1 hour, 30 minutes. Of course, if you are a normal human being, you will know white steam must come out from your mouth. Especially if you use lip gloss or whatsoever. I was born in the hotter part of Africa, and Mother Nature 360 degrees. My other parts, Mother Nature left. Nature left for me in other parts of the world. I'm supposed to have toured and visited the world by now. You seize my job, put me on hunger abuse, financial abuse, rape, sexual abuse, and assault countlessly, endlessly. Now that I'm in this colder part, I'm finding my peace. Berlin, even Deutschland, was very peaceful for me, but just that as they sexually abused me with white, Arabic, Asiatic, black people combined together that made this above 10 times sexual abuse of ass grabbing, breast grabbing in 4 different companies, more than 10 times. 4 prestigious, high-class, different, well-known companies, restaurants. I had to leave that land because I loved that land for 13 years. Go and check my history. 2013, I was already in Deutschland to work. My first boss in 2013 in that Deutschland was Italian. I've told you I was in Munich when I was still in Deutschland. I never ever went to visit my boss, Antonio, because I don't want people to use this your pedophilia, Arab, Amanda. Imagine I would just enter Antonio's shop. Antonio will not join you people to be doing Arab, Amanda. I will give him middle finger. Antonio, see, say, come here, Papa. I will give you middle finger and I will never step your shop again. I would have done it. So the relationship of that, father and daughter, because he had workers from the whole world, from Colombia, from Greece, from Italy, from Kenya, from I don't know, all those, but he had workers from everywhere. He treated them like children. Whether you are working that day, you are not working that day, you will eat in this restaurant. It had people working from 10 euro. This is 13 years ago. It was paying me 10 euro per hour. I had colleagues. He told me, say, Adora, this is just the start. I have your colleagues that are taking 15, 17 euro. It goes up and up. This is what I do. When you are looking for a job in that city, they see you can't speak Dutch. Everybody will send you to Antonio. It's like one of the fathers of people of that München. They will say, go to Antonio. Everybody knows Antonio. Whether you are working or you are not working that day, you have rights to eat. Anything you like, you will eat. Nobody will question you. You will drink. Nobody will question you. Antonio. Tips. The lowest I used to take home, 180, 200 euro. A day. I'm not saying a month. A day. I cried when München told me my documents, because I newly came. So as I came I came 15 years ago. So 13 years ago, my document was still 2 years document. So I did not have permanent, this one that I have now. So they even told me that if I had had maybe 5 years, they would have seen how to make me continue my job, since Antonio already gave me an unlimited contract already. Antonio almost was depressed when I had to leave. My colleagues were not happy when I had to leave. This Antonio is Italian. He didn't build his restaurant in Italy. He's Italian doc from the south. He did not build his restaurant in Italy to come and say, oh, I'm Italian. I know a lot of Italians who did not settle down in Italy, who don't even have a company inside Italy but outside of Italy. You can't obligate people to find peace where they are not finding peace. Is Antonio not Italian? He didn't even marry an Italian woman. He married a Dutch woman. Like, he opened his restaurant in Dutchland. Today, his restaurant is fucking 5-star. He does not have restaurant in Italy. Then you will not say you want to come and attach me to Italy or to any Nigeria or to any Africa or to any place that I say no, I don't want to be, or any Paris. No, I own myself. I'm not your object. I will settle down where I want. Is this land, Sweden, I'm going to settle down whether you like it or not. I'm not body's property. You don't own me. You can't give me oxygen. You didn't help me survive above 30 years rape, sexual abuse, and assault from men and women of white, Arabic, and Asiatic blood. Then who the fuck do you think you are when you can't give me oxygen? Like I told those children yesterday. No, anybody that can't give you oxygen. One was saying, you are telling me to go back to China or to Asia because he looks Chinese, or I don't know, Taiwan. Or I said, me, I didn't say that. Even if I said it, your job is to give me middle finger. He said, eh? I said, yes. I said, do I give you oxygen that you breathe? He said, no. Then why should I tell you what to do? I'm not your mommy. I can never tell you what you are going to do with your life. So nobody should be able to tell you what you are going to do with your life as long as they can't give you oxygen that you breathe. Your job is to be respectful, polite to people that are polite. If they are not polite, you give them what they are giving you in return. If not, they will go and do it to other innocent, weaker people in the future. This is why I deal with motherfucker when they fuck around. It's not because I give a fuck about you, I'm giving you attention. No. There are a lot of people that are weak. They can't stand for themselves. There are still that 1% of innocent people are the people I'm still doing it for. If you fuck around, I will whoop you, I will deal with you, your children, your bloodline. I will put you on generational curses so that you will not go and do it to other innocent children or people in the future that are not involved in this, your pedophilia. The same thing I told these little boys yesterday. I said, even if it's me that is the adult being disrespectful, disrespect me back. My esteem, use it to sweep the ground like you are supposed to. Because I can't give you oxygen. I'm not your God. I'm not your creator. You are your own God. You own yourself. Nobody does. So Dutchland was actually a place I saw myself aging. This is why when I took my unbefisted, I went back. The only difference is I didn't go back to München, and I'm happy I didn't go back to Antonio. Like I will never ever, all my nonni in Italy, I will not visit you. You know me, we know ourselves from afar for eternity. But I won't visit you because I don't want to come around your space and hear any pedo talk because I will insult you. And I don't want to insult people that I've loved with my heart that I respect. And I also know this is why, especially Nonna Arqueta, you were pushing me away. I tried when I came back from, I don't know which No. So at a point, I was becoming angry. I want to see you now. Let's eat, let's drink. And Adora, she was giving excuse. Now I understand you, Nona. I respect you for that. I know you did not want me to come around you and sing bullshit. Then I will not come and end up disrespecting the friendship and the love that me and you have like mother and granddaughter. Like grandmother and granddaughter. So me, myself, I'm still letting you know, I will not be coming to visit you. If you hear from me, you hear from me. I'm not even coming to Italy until next summer to take my bag from my useless biological mother, and I won't come to Brescia again as well. When I'm coming to Italy, I might stop at Milano, where I worked with my ex-workers, and then face myself to Sicilia, Napoli, because they made sure I didn't have a job to go to Sicily and Napoli to enjoy original Italian food. Original African food. I've eaten it all the time in Africa. The Italian original food, they put me on hunger abuse, job abuse, sexual abuses and rape to make I didn't have time to go. So you will be seeing me in Italy, in the south. Table for one, bed for one. You fuck around, you will find out. I'm not fucking joking. But you see this, your manipulators, you are bringing everywhere. Your useless manipulators, you are bringing everywhere, thinking you will come and push me to do Christmas. I didn't do Christmas last year. You won't make me do it this year. I'm no longer a Christian. I've told you your political, religious, traditional, entertainment industry bullshit. Remove my name from everything. I'm not into those bullshit anymore. Don't put my name to any pedophilic shit that you are all into. Don't do that. No, don't do it. You will find that the worst way. They won't. So your Africa is not where I see myself aging. Your so-called Italy is not where I see myself aging. Your so-called France is not where I see myself aging. Your Germany was a possible place I saw myself aging. But if I had bought, like I told one of my housing real estate agents that I've gone to visit here, a couple of them, to look for houses for me, they've been sending me amazing houses. I told them I don't have money to buy any house here. As you can see, I'm homeless. They say you don't look homeless. I said I know, but I'm homeless at the moment. So I'm just trying to settle down. But in the future, this is what I liked. And they've been giving me the best of the houses I've been seeing since. But I told them my size. I said not more than 40 meters square, 35, 40 meters, because it's me, myself, and I that is living. I'm not waking up to clean after any blood clot, dusty, crusty. In case you are still there, pedo infatuating with my name, building pedo fantasy. Oh, she's so independent, strong like my mother. Fuck you, fuck your mother. I'm not your mother. I am not your mother. Get that into your useless crank head. I'm not your mommy, and I will never be. Ask my real estate agents. I've told them what I want. I've told them I don't want my house around any Muslim or any religious bomboclati. I've told them this is the amount of because it's only me that is living. I don't want anything too big. I want a house where I will be able to clean after only myself, push my couch where I want, my table. And I've told them the first house they just sent me was the bomb. Even when I thought I was going to, don't worry, Adora, we have a lot of similar houses like this. This is Malmö, you will get what you want. So when that agent just talked to me that day, she gave me calmness because I was, hey, they are going to buy the house, so I don't even have a job yet. She said, calm down, Adora. There are a lot of houses like this here. You will get what you want. We know what you want now. So don't act like you don't know me. You still want to be pedo-clanning around. Here is where I'm hedging. There are Swedish people proud to be Swedish in this land, and their peace of mind, you will not destroy it or disturb it. The pedophilic Swedish that are joining these foreigners, white, Arabic, Asiatic, black here, pedo-clanning and doing your pedophile games, they are Swedish that are disgusted at them, just like I'm disgusted at you people too, if you don't know. If you don't know that now, especially you diddlers, you Muslim, pedophiles, dog fucking, child marrying terrorists. The things you will not do in your pedophile Dubai, you will come here and be doing it. Writing your name in old monuments. They use money and time to build your Mohammed Allah name, child dog fucking, write your name there. When I will have your time, I've told you people before, I will do a video and show the whole world what you do. The things you can, if you do that rubbish in Dubai, they will cut your hand. In your useless talking, they cut your hand. You have black people there, they put them inside mansions in Turkey, in Dubai. When they do video, you would think they're living in paradise. All of them, they are sex slaves, especially Nigerians. You know yourselves. This is why these people think I'm like you people. I'm not in your category and I will never be. I've told all of you to remove my name from your pedophile games, whether you like it or yes, you must remove my name. So now I'm actually packing my things because the people, like I was saying, the people just told me the boss said you can't leave your thing overnight in the locker cell anymore. Otherwise, they will cut it. They will cut your padlock. Useless boss. You are all there in your lockers. You have pedophiles, talking, saying Arab, Ahmad, Alex, Buddha, Ahmed, Homer, bisex. Yesterday it was bisex everywhere. Do I look like a sexist? Do I look like I'm attracted to any of you? You dusty crusties. I've told you they put your bombo classy first class celebrities here, handsome and beautiful, mix them together in my phones. The shadow of my shit don't give a fuck. Talk less of dusty, shapeless crusties. I know a lot of you blacks are also behind scene enjoying it. Did I bet? I've told you blacks, if you don't repair this earth, your black race can never know freedom. If you know freedom without repairing this earth, I adore me, I know die well. But you know, I am here to age gracefully. Look at me now. Let me remove my cap. In my 30s, no, please view this motherfucker. Where is my cap that made my hair be like this now? And if you bring me or try to put me into those your Lil Wayne, your dread pedophile, bombo classy marijuana smoker group, whoa, you will hide you. Look at me, no, motherfuckers. Motherfuckers, look at me. Look at me. It's your black children that will continue to be slaves to your entire human race. They will continue to be on the lower level of your entire human race food chain, where everybody will be feeding on white, Arabic, and Asiatic black. They will feed on your black children. Then, what do they call them? Black people too will feed on your children. You useless black ancestors of this earth. You are there, you are watching, you pretend. Me, I'm not a pretender. My job is to just mind my peace business. Talk when I can, from outside, even this talk I'm talking outside my boundary. I'm telling you, they are raping your children. I'm not defending you. I'm walking on the street, they are raping any of your white, Arabic, and Asiatic children. I will not defend. You see, I don't want to go to prison for what I've not committed. That child's head can be mentally unstable at that point, and the child will say, I'm part of the rapist group that is raping her. Then I will not go for prison exactly for what I did not commit. I will never defend. You see, minding my peace business is what the same way all of you are pretending since I was a child till now, like you don't know what is going on around me. Me, I'm not a pretender. But the difference is I'm minding my peace business now that I've come to find out that you are all aware of what has been going on in my life for the past 30 years till now. I slept yesterday also in my tent. I will do a video of my tent and bring it up because I wanted to take a picture of my bag that I carry, how I finally put them together. It now looks small because I made that video to show a lot of people, the few good people on this earth, and your young children to have sense to know that they can be independent. This kind of tent, you buy it around 103 euro. It was a sales was done for me, but if I send you to the shop, you tell them it's Adora that sent you, they will still do sales for you because it's me that sent you. Now to like bring customer. So if you buy this kind of tent, you can use it for spring, for summer, have the best life around the world. Make your life become what it wants to become. This is why I've not uploaded that video. I will try and make a picture that I want to make and upload it. I slept in the tent yesterday. When I used to wear short knicker in Germany, the people that were feeding me, they Adora, that is niche. I'm missing it with Swedish already. Swedish is nej or intergod. Is not in Dutch is that is nicht good. Nicht is not. Inte or nej is Swedish. It's very funny, amazing language. I can't wait. I've not learned the language, but I know it too much that it gives me joy. It's funny that I already know it the way I know it, even if I've not studied it yet, because it's actually related to like pidgin English, Dutch. It's a mixture, and then you find some Latin inside. Also, it's a very crazy, amazing language. Yeah. So, like I was saying, I've not taken a picture yet. I will take a picture to put it together for you youngsters to know. But this my situation right now of homelessness. I slept also inside my tent. When I was wearing knicker in Deutschland, they were telling me, oh, inside cold. That was even colder than the one in this Sweden. They were telling me, nein, I thought like that is nicht gut. Du kann nicht this. Du kann nicht das. I said, I'm preparing myself for where I'm going to. I told you people the other time, you saw the video I've made. I was in a shared apartment, everybody pedophilic. Smelling dusty, crusty, dirty, unkept, bad breath. All of them blisters, looking like STD. Before I even use one glass, I'm not going to lie, I use their glass the first day to drink water. All my mouth is not bringing out blisters. Go and ask the people I used to roll with. When I go to restaurants, when I newly came to Europe, my useless biological ex-mother was crying that I said I won't use the cup. She used to drink water and I said I won't eat the meat she beat at. She had beaten half. I said I won't eat the remaining one. It's the sons, my so-called ex-biological brothers, that just don't everything you want to make a scene about it. Everybody, because she didn't grow up with me. She left me when I was a child. So those ones just told her, hey, don't do sins here of crying. Adora don't use cup after people. She don't eat. She does not do all these things. You are just trying to. You are a mother. She's supposed to eat what you eat half, or she's supposed to drink with your cup. She don't do it. She don't do it. Everybody, when we grow up, they know that is how Adora is. They know that is how I am. So that day I went there for the house contract signing. They gave me water, my mouth was dry. Sometimes I try to risk it. Something was telling me don't risk it too. The wet lips I was using, I had to throw it away because my mouth blisters. The next day I used disinfectant, scrub the mouth, scrub all my mouth. You see all your STD, gonorrhea, smelly herpes you are carrying everywhere, looking for who to give it to. We shall see. Me, I'm not a dog. I'm not a bingo street fucker. 1 year, 2 year. I'm not interested in anybody. You must put respect on it, whether you like it or not. Common cup. Ask people I used to move out with. Even if I go to the bar like this, they must give me cup and a straw with lime inside my water. Whether with no lime, straw must be inside. The bars I go to, they know me. They put my straw in it. I'm not talking of one Arab, I'm talking of the big bars in the city where I was, where you forget to go to. When I go there, they put my fucking straw inside. If not, I'm drinking with my can, or I just tell them give me in the bottle. I don't put my mouth anyhow, anywhere. Like you people suck, fuck everything, then you are moving, walking around looking for who to give your STD to. Like I was saying, I stayed in that house 2 weeks. The room, I will finish eating. To even remove my plates from the table and go back inside the kitchen to wash is a problem. Because the moment I finish cooking, I've cleaned everywhere. 1 minute later, they return everything upside down. I know they were doing it purposely. Like this one now, they don't purposely telling me to remove my things from the box. I know that it's not right for you to leave your things too much here. Okay, I'm in a particular situation. I even told them there that I'm homeless at the moment, that this. They know. So since they say they are so-called boss, whether you like it or not, boss, you are under men. I am not. I am free. I am friend-free. I'm celibate. I'm child-free. I'm independent to myself. When I wake up in the morning, nobody lay their head near my head. Even if I don't have where to lay my head, it's me, myself, and me alone. Me, myself, and I alone for life. If I have breakfast to eat, it's me, myself, and I. If I don't have, it's me, myself, and I. My afternoon food, I don't cook it for me and anybody. My evening food, for the rest of my life, I've done that for 30 years. Fuck the whole world. Fuck you if you don't like what you hear. So since you are telling me to remove my things, like before I go there, like I was saying, I used to remove my so-called things from when I finish eating, I'm remembering another thing I said I was going to talk about. When I those before I finish this one, there was one part I was talking about American useless, what do they call them? Black people that don't have sense. You are there, Black Panther, fuck you. All your Black Panther, all your title and degrees on cool like that Chimamanda Adichie. Are you not part of this propaganda? During the peak of pandemic, Chimamanda Adichie was one of their queen. She was even reading book, calling her name one Onuku Mbekefele Funky name. During the peak, I was watching you. Then they used a lot of things to turn my head. I did not know what was happening to me. I even told you the police that raped me, they took me to an uncompleted building, they were drugging my life there. I have a video here on this YouTube where I put in the before and after picture of what they did to me. The before and after video of what they did to me. Of what they did to me. It's on this YouTube there. Go and watch it. They turned my life upside down. Chimamanda Adichie, all your titles and degree, useless celebrities worldwide, religious pedophiles, hypocrites, we're all involved in it. With all your titles and degrees, you are still under human beings like you. Like I was saying, when you sit in that your auditorium, carrying your phone, your microphone, talking, and you think everybody are listening to you, they are paid actors and actresses. They pay them. Your smear campaign, political, religious, traditional, and your bigot Obama, Trump, and the most bomb-buckling, rich and miserable, controlling big companies and firms. They pay these slaves to come to those halls, to sit down and act like they listen to the trash you are speaking. They are all paid actors and actresses. They even give them money to buy your books, just to give you that ego of, I'm an author. I'm a known author. They even have made you feature Beyonce, or Beyonce feature your lyrics at the end of one of our useless songs to make you vuyigenu like this, to make you feel like you are a somebody. You are a nobody. I saw you join them to manipulate my space. You are a fool. You are an idiot. You and all the blacks on this earth, you are disgraced to motherhood. You don't know your left from your right. And then you idiotic, all of you in the diaspora, especially in that your America, disturbing the peace of the mind of those indigenous there, telling all these Latin people that are all, when you talk about Spanish and all of them, they are lesbian, smelly, STD, pussy eating, I don't know, psychopaths roaming everywhere. I've told you not to put my name in that shit, but I will still say my truth like I was saying before. The war, don't enter. You blacks, you are either immigrants there as well. Are you not ashamed of yourself to be calling your fellow human being illegal immigrants? You slave invaders. You are invaders as well through slavery. Like your colonial white Arabic Asiatic or whosoever brought you there or brought you to the diaspora. Like you traffic your own black children and pimp them into prostitution and sex addiction, sex slavery everywhere. Like they pack your children to houses in Dubai. I've met sex slaves of Dubai. Anytime they try to leave the contract, they kill them. They say, hey, we are halal. We don't eat pork. We don't drink alcohol. All the drugs on this earth, roaming this earth. Christians and Muslims, you are the drug lords, hypocrites. Then the Muslims, you are there marrying children. Your Quran is the old version of your pedophile Bible where they fuck children in the Vatican and in the churches. I've seen with my eyes, like I've survived all of you around. I've met sex slaves of that in Dubai too. The period one was trying to push me into helping her. It's not like I was scared, but me, I was trying to stand my own life that period as well. I just moved to a new city. The things I've seen with they killed a model that was wanting to leave the contract and the sex slave Dubai agency. They sent her to India and act like she was in a shooting mission or a shooting job in India. They overdosed that model there and killed her because they found out she was trying to leave the agency. Anytime they try to leave, they try to free themselves, they will give them cars, they will give them houses. If you see some of these Dubai models or some of these models they bring to the diaspora, if you see their houses and their cars in their Africa, hey, if you see the houses they go to build in Africa, the cars they ride, the clothes they wear, you would think they are alive. This person self was even telling me that I was working in a supermarket. The supermarket I worked in to buy my MacBook was telling me, Adora, I wish I can just work like you and be free. Like I'm telling you, If as I'm talking now, me, I don't have 1 cent. You say your head is a billionaire. I'm telling you, your head, your children, your bloodline will be fucked and sucked, raped like you have raped me from 1 year old plus abused and assaulted me till now in my 30s, all with food, hunger, abuse, and financial abuses. Your children will be those celebrity billionaire, ghost billionaire, not me. Because as I'm talking, whether you like it or not, I must continue to tell you the food I'm eating, they're all deaths piling up in my head. This girl was even saying she wished she was working in the supermarket like me and be free from these child marrying Muslim sex slave lords. She wished she was in my shoes. You are all there pretending. You don't know what you go to do in Dubai. Especially fashion week boys and girls. Your pimp mommy is your Naomi Campbell. And Thomas son, they pimp the small boys now. All of you pretenders. Let me not just go into all this too much talk. So like I was saying, in that apartment I rented for 2 weeks before I came back to being on the street again now. First of all, the money was not enough because the money they sent me from Berlin was around 1,700 or so krona. I had to do a lot of things, rebuy my charger, buy a tent, buy a bed, buy a sleeping bag, I think I bought this sleeping bag before. Buy many all these bags from IKEA to put my things, rent a lager, repay it. So all the money I used it to do many things. But before all this money went into these things, I paid, like, one part in rent and another 400 krona, 4,000 krona in rent, 4,000 krona as a deposit. That it took time to give to me before they gave it lastly to me. If I had known, I would have not even waited. If I had known, I would not be able to open my bank account. I would have just gone into searching for my job like I did recently now because I wanted my Swedish bank account. So like I was saying, that apartment that I stayed in, that apartment, if you like, you draw your mother's head here. I don't see any beach. This one you are doing, they've done worse than this to me in your useless Paris and Italy. You ain't shit. Do more. Move that object very well. Or if not, your pedo bomb pussy begin Obama, Trump, Elon Musk, your traditional religious, political, perverted, child marrying morons. They won't pay you well. Anyway, yeah, I'm talking to the moron drawing the nonsense up there. The apartment I stayed in, when you say pedophilia of first class, from the diddler, that Arab Muslim dog child marrier that puts his hairy hand on my food. I wanted to die. From in to the rest. When I would just finish cooking, I would clean the whole place like the Mrs. Maria, whether she was scared of them or whether, I don't know, they were paying her special money for her not to talk. I don't know. Whether she was scared if she talked, they would beat her. I don't know. Whether she was even the real landlady, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know, but I was angry when she came back after not living in the apartment for 1 week to come and be cleaning. I said, no, you cannot be cleaning after all of us. You were not in this apartment for 1 week. You are nobody's mother. I will not clean after any of them too because I'm not their mother, I'm not their wife, I'm not their girlfriend, I'm not their sister. As we are all adults in this apartment, we're supposed to share it, clean after one after the other, this week this person, the other week this person. But you cannot just come from outside. You didn't stay 1 week, you are coming to clean it. For what? For what? When I finish cooking, I will clean the whole place, everywhere will be neat. The moment I will just say, let me come back and wash my plates, everywhere they will turn it upside down with every kind of thing you can imagine on this earth. So that was why when I finished eating in the apartment, that room I rented, in that shared apartment, I would just leave my plate on top my table, leave everything there, because to even step my leg outside that room and go and be seeing how they are messing up the apartment again or how they messed up the kitchen, I don't want to see it. When P hold me to enter the bathroom to pee, when the Mrs. Maria come, she'll be clean everywhere will be well organized. You will see these hard things they do in that kitchen and toilet. That even when P will hold me, I'm forced to pee, to go into the bedroom and the toilet, my body will be shaking. Disgusting. I said, no. I've used public bathroom, public toilet, nothing. They will just turn the thing upside down for this woman continuously. Well, let me leave that. So I was glad I left the apartment. So I left the apartment now. I'm managing the gym. I'm still sleeping. Yesterday, my tent was practically blocked. Highest block was all over it. Even when I unlocked it the day before yesterday and yesterday, when I even removed it yesterday again, the highest block was still in the tent. But I slept with yesterday as well. As the homeless you have put in me. 15 years in Europe, you will just, the thing they did to me in Africa, where you say is your third world war countries, where they don't have human rights, they are not well developed. You colonial, you made them, you are milking your ancestors. When you go there, instead of you to milk for yourself, because the resources is for all of us, that Mother Nature gave it to. Instead of you to go there and milk for yourself, milk for them, you will go there, you will milk only your own. That is why it is still a third world country. The black traditional political religious leaders, they are joining and helping you to continue the milking and the embezzlement, puppets and clowns for you. You are going there milking. That is why that land is still, what do they call it, a third world country today. And I still tell you, blacks, if you had had this nuclear power that this colonial have, these colonials, they would have not been able to come and milk that land. So you see, Mother Nature is not a fool. You blacks that think you can come and be doing colonial, you have raped me equally. Me that is the same color like you have raped me more than 30 times like you. Colonial masters have raped, abused, and assaulted me as well. Men, women, white, Arabic, Asiatic, and even you blacks join them here too. You Americans and the rest, they are behind the scenes watching it happen continuously. Imagine if you had a nuclear weapon of your colonial masters. Nobody, no colonial will be able to milk your Africa. Now they are manipulating my video. Stop manipulating my video. Stop manipulating my video. I'm warning you. They are retarding it. They are making it look like it's slower. I'm talking it slower. Stop it. If you blacks, I said what I said, had the power of your colonial masters, you will do worse. No colonial will enter that Africa to come and milk your Africa if you had their power. So you see, Mother Nature is not a fool. But on the other hand, you also have your colonial master that have the power, that advance the technological knowledge they had from you, advanced or into science, now put you some to do their useless religion, mental slavery control bullshit, political, entertainment industry bullshit, controlling perverted industries that they used to control all of you. The colonial themselves, they don't go there to milk for themselves and milk for you. They go there to milk for only themselves. You see, when I tell you, you humans, you fit yourself, this is what I mean. You fit your own selves. You fit your own selves, and you are the problem of your own self. I'm having my skin peel. I don't know why, but I think it's skin changing because of the weather. So I have to go and use the sea salt that I bought to wash my face properly well, because it's actually becoming very, very. It's peeling a lot. I have to. Let me put some more with this thing. So you blacks, you are there. They are doing the same thing like this. Your colonial making you. So your colonial left you in a third world country, forgetting that you are their ancestors, whether they like it or not. So if I have been equally, I usually put these two around. It helps in case anybody has the same problem. If you have any part of your skin that is white like this and peeling off, you use that. It's very good. Especially if you have a very dry skin. If you do now, you say it's almond because I touch my mouth, or you say it's Arab, Amanda, let's Buddha, and I will fuck your children. Fuck someone to rape them, abuse them, molest them like they did to me from childhood, with your child fucking diddler, Christian, Muslim, and your black unbelievers before I left your Africa. They are retarding my video again. Stop it, oh. Like I said if you calculate what I just put in my mouth as any of your pedophilic game signs, I said those pedophiles you will nominate with it will fuck your children from baby to adulthood like you did to me since 1 year old plus. With your pedophile child marrying Muslim, your Christian, your unbelievers. So like I was saying, I say you blacks in your useless diaspora, you've done equally the same thing to me. Like they've done to me in your useless Africa. If I was there now only in Africa, they would have said it's a third world country. That's why those things happen to you. I'm in the Western world now where you say you have human rights. Your FBI, CIA, in your America, I know they're also part of the one they call Arab. You can hear a moron say Arab on the background. Rewind it a little bit, you will hear a voice under my video. I just came into the locker room and said Arab. You pedophilic Americans with your FBI, CIA, like all the law enforcement agencies that are child fuckers, molester, rapists in high places. I said, you Americans, stop retarding my video. Stop. Stop retarding my video. Fuck you. Stop retarding my video. Stop retarding my video. I said, your FBI, your CIA, your FBI, your CIA are all perverts, child molesters, child rapists. All your law enforcement agencies worldwide are all integral pedophilic leaders, are all child molester, perverts, child rapist, crooks, like all your billionaires, Obama, Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Biden, Putin, all of them, and the ones controlling big laws are all the same perverted crook, including your entertainment industry. So don't act like you don't know what you have been doing to me. If this was happening in that Africa, you say it's because it's a third world country. I'm here now, 15 years of caricature. So they said their boss said I can't leave my things overnight again now in their locker, so I have to remove it. So my bag now, this is my bag. I have my sleeping things inside. I have my food that I eat. I just put all my things actually inside. So now they said their boss, and that they said she's a she, said I can no longer put my things overnight. If not, they will use a paddle cutter to cut it. You think you are doing me? You women, you are under these men for eternity, whether you like it or not. Imagine low self-esteem, inferiority complex, not men enough, bettered by you useless, the same women. It's calling you fish brain, controlling you, telling you what to do, whether you like it or not. You think this is funny? This is why I ask you, did I bet? Did you see me fall into any trap of adopting any of your Delulu kids? Imagine if I have adopted a kid now, and I see my kid coming around, doing and the adopted kid is being corrected by me, or I shout at the kid who say, she's maltreated child because the child is not a biological child. Let me tell you, if I had made a mistake, if I adore her, let me just give it to you well. If I had made a mistake and fell into your traps and gave birth to my divine offering, into this doomed, wicked, damaged, incurable human earth, and my child, my divine brain, dare to participate and do Arab among Alex Buddha and I did lie with you people. I swear, if I don't do it, may I not die well. I will throw that child to you people. I will ask that child, do you want to be divine or you want to pedophile? I will not change city, I will not change country, I will change continent. I will change my name. I will take that child to an orphanage home and abandon that beast there for you people. I'm this strict with my truth. I am this strict with my truth. Imagine an idiotic woman telling the daughter that said she was raped as a child, a teenager, an adult. And that is in the past, move on, it's over. For what? You don't have anything to say, you shut the fuck up. Not even, I'm sorry for what you passed through. How can I be there for you? How can you talk in like somebody that has sense? Who did it to you? Who? Let's find out. If we're going to anybody, if we're going to kill anybody even, because I'm here. And when I get my self-protection rifle, AK-47 is to fuck around and you will find that in another worst way than the one you are finding out already. By not being able to talk to me direct. You not being able to talk to me direct, all of you involved in this shit, is already a punishment. Because the day anybody will come to me direct and say, I'm interested in you sexually, your breath, I'm seizing it. If I don't do it, may I not die well. You must respect my celibacy, child free, freedom, and happiness, whether you like it or not. You have 8 billion people on the surface of this earth. Go there. If she's independent like your mother, I'm not your mommy, I'm not your therapist. Go elsewhere. You are the type of woman, I'm not the type of woman you need. Your mother is that type. Go there. You go to the 8 billion people on the surface of this earth. This is not a joke. You don't have anything you want to say. You shut the fuck up. And she should move on. She is just things like the past. What? See, if that woman was my mother, I had a rifle, I will spray her from head to toe. I swear, I'm not joking. You can't say things like that. You shut up. This is why I don't talk to anybody. All the so-called friends of 30 years plus and below, all the so-called family members, everybody I've ever known, no one has been upright, users, predators, sexy sex addict in disguise, all of them, devils in human forms, everybody. Nothing is changing it. Or hatred. I don't have time anymore. 30 years, come on. Can I not enjoy myself for the rest of my life? I'm already 30. I'm no longer a baby. I am already in my 30s. I'm no longer a child. I've seen everything you think you have to show me. As I'm here, I'm a combination of your entire humanity, anything you think you've gone through. If you think you are rich, you can impress me with your riches. I've told you I've dined with governors, Miss World, Miss Universes. My leg have entered places your bloodline and your quack money cannot impress me with. When your pebble pussy begin to Mama Trump and your mouth cannot talk to the shadow of the then who are you under them? All of them put together can't. Talk less of you. Nobody's. You can't. You can never. Then if you think maybe because you are poor, she's not looking for a rich person like that, she's a humble person. Fuck you. Your mother will be that humble person that will suffer with you inside poverty. Or inside your poor and miserable life. You're dusty and crusty, still on that bone pussy begin to Mama Trump and you're all put together. Fuck you. Off my space. Go and look for another person. I'm not joking. Nobody is looking for any of you. Don't think you can ever attach your name to me. Your pedo imaginations and fantasies and infatuation you have built in your head about me, you will go to your graves with it. I don't give a fuck. Reciprocated politeness is not likeness. I'm not on this earth, especially at this stage of my life, to be friends with anybody. No, I'm not your mommy. Go to a therapist. I have my own life to live. I'm not obligated to have you in it. 30 years, I'm in my 30s, 30 something. Before you know now, we're already at 40. For what? I should be jeopardizing my peace for one human race that can't give me oxygen, playing with my mental health for the past 30 years. If people did that to you in the past, you could give another person a chance. I said no. What don't you understand? You have 8 billion people on the surface of this thing. Look for chances elsewhere. If I was to be dead now, you will look for somebody else, right? Exactly. If I was to be dead after all they rape people once, twice they die, they commit suicide. Things happen to them. I'm carrying about 30, 40 uncountable rape, abuse, and assault molest, evil of all kinds you can imagine. I've survived all. Now I'm aware it has been done to me because you purposely, because human beings are evil, just like they are purposely telling me to remove my things from the locker now, like you do to me all the time. tell me to remove my things from somewhere. Maybe I used to keep my things there. I can no longer keep it there because you want me to be carrying baggage and load up and down. Let me tell you, the baggages and load, your children, all of you, to whosoever it may concern, free conscience fears no accusation. The baggages and loads your children will be carrying will not be loads like mine that you used to do your weights, because you say you want to be carrying, making me carry weights, like, right? So that my knee, where I was operated and handicapped for 1 year, will continue to hurt me because you want to be seeing me throwing my leg. Then you will not send your pedophile, rapist, narcissistic stalker predator to come and, hey, I see you're in a difficult situation. I would like to give the epi hand. Fuck you. I've been independent since I was a child. I started teaching adults before the age of 3. Fuck you. There is nothing nobody can give me on this earth that I can't give myself. Fuck you. There are people out there that need your help. Stop being hypocritical. Stop looking for how to attach yourself to the grace of other people. Like, you know, I don't even have food to eat. Everything I eat is all debt money piling up in my head. Like now, even the debt money is finished, as you know. So I'm aware you are not after my money. What you are after is my grace, my divineness, my peace, my love, my self-sufficient independency, my self-sufficient validation. My joy that you don't have is what you're after. I'm aware. And you can never attach yourself to it. If you are really, really a good person, you will know how to respect people's spaces if you have a mother that you respect, dead or alive. To know that you don't invade people when they say no, you will learn to respect people's no. Instead, you are there calculating what I eat, drink, wear, what I say, how I bathe, what I do, what I carry around. So if I not carry this bag around, then I mean I'm carrying weights. The weight your entire human race involved in this pedophilia, your children will be carrying is rape, sexual abuse, no happiness, no joy, no love, no self-validation, no positivity of any kind in your lives. You will even be in mansions. You will be living well. You will not sleep inside cold like me, like you've done to me as a child, as a teenager, as an adult. Till now, you are still doing things to me. You will not be in this situation. You will be inside the house and inside villas. You will never see no peace. You will be carrying weight of tears, weight of pains, weight of self-hate, weight of self-insufficiency, weight of no self-validation, weight of uselessness, dumbness, calamity and agony because you tried the motherfucker called Adora is the weight you people will be carrying. No problem. Since they say their boss said I should remove my things from the locker because if I leave it overnight, they will fucking use their whatsoever to break the key and cut it. I told them I was homeless. I told them my situation. Me, I'm not scared. You think you can humiliate me? I let people know what you've done to me, what you do to your victims. Because I'm not your victim, I'm your survivor. I am your exposer that will expose you till I die. For especially those people that can't talk about what you've done to them, that are suffering silently. I am Batosu. I'm the one exposing you for life. I will remove my things, no problem. It's not today. He did it to me in Berlin too. I will remove my things from the locker because they just told me face to face that if I leave it overnight, they will use their padlock to cut it. I understand that this is a gym. I've been to gyms also in other places. I've observed, even in this same gym, there are quite some lockers where I meet them locked every day. I've never seen them cut it. I meet those lockers locked every day. I've even seen somebody come to open one, use it, and relock it again. They never said they were going to cut it. Now you have sent them to come and tell me that if me, I leave my own locked. See, look at all the lockers, everything empty. I know people can need it. Yes, people can need the lockers. They are right because, of course, there are a lot of lockers everywhere. Lockers everywhere, all empty, all empty, all empty. Everything empty. There is sufficient locker. There is sufficient locker for everybody. If they say everybody should need a locker, there are lockers everywhere. Even if I understand that the lockers can be needed, there are lockers everywhere. One locker closed cannot change anything. Exactly. So if you think you want to humiliate me, I will give you opportunity to expose yourselves the more. Since they say I shouldn't keep my things overnight again, no problem. I will take my things away. I will always go because the lager boss where I put my things in near Varham, where my first sexual harasser harassed me sexually, and I whooped that motherfucking child marrying diddler with the black people that joined into. I whooped their motherfucker that day. I don't like going there every day. So I try to go there 2 days. Gym, I do gym from Monday to Saturday or Monday to Sunday if I can. If I can't, I give myself 2 days break, but I try to do it from Monday to Friday or Monday to Saturday or Sunday. So since I come here every day, I said, I can leave it. Like yesterday, I took the things off for a couple of hours. I went to drop something in the lager bus, and then I brought it back because actually everything is always empty. Because if not, I don't see any reason why I should actually really leave my things, because it's not right for me to leave my things. Manipulate it very well. I will still say what I want to say. If it is not open, if they are, then you have another one upstairs too. So there is space. The one upstairs is what I'm talking about. You have people. There are also another space here in the corner. There are still another ones there. So if then they also have another one upstairs. I used to put my things. So if that one is where you have at least 3 to 4 lockers or so, let me know, around 3, always locked. I've seen somebody open it, use it, lock it again. That's for at least 1 month it has been locked. Nobody is doing anything to it. But since they think that you want to humiliate me, they are not telling me that now that the boss said I shouldn't leave my things, they noticed, because fuck you. What did I say? Is it? What did I say? I say fuck you. You the boss. Keep manipulating my video. I will come and watch it. It's around 2:30 hours. I will get and make sure you did not remove that part. I will say it. I say fuck you. You the fuck you. You say you are a woman. You are not a woman. You are a disgrace to motherhood. You know exactly what is happening to me. You are watching them doing it. Maybe they've done the same thing to you to make you a boss. All of you useless so-called famous idiots. This is why I don't roll with you anymore. I tell this nobody, this dusty, crusty, smelly, poor and miserable, no-name idiots roaming everywhere. I tell them, do you think I stopped rolling? I stopped being around calibers of like governors, princesses, celebrities to come and lower my standard for you poor, no-name nobodies? I tell them, do you think I let so-called celebrity, so-called rich and miserable, so-called rich and miserable celebrity, rich and miserable millionaire, rich and miserable governors class, nobles and queens to come and belittle myself to you nobodies? I ask them all the time. No. So if you idiots that think maybe because you're a boss now, you run one small thing, you belong to men. I've told you women involved in this shit. These men, this entire pedophilia I created because they saw you going to the corner to be doing feminists, women empower women. Fuck you too. All you feminists, your feminism is a feminist or a female version of their masculinism. Your feminism is a pedophilic female version of their pedophilic masculinism that they used in creating this entire pedophilia that all of you are involved in worldwide. You know yourselves. Clear conscience fears nothing. You are all involved in this shit. They saw you going to the corner to the feminists. If you finish being a missionary or going to the sperm bank to take sperm to breed your lesbian, useless children and your offspring, then you start going everywhere. You start misbehaving. You finish raising your leg, one leg up, talking a missionary. You start moving everywhere. All of you looking for who to give attention to you and your children. There are millions of children abandoned on this earth already. Why are you still breeding egoistically? To continue your generational legacy of pedophilia, pervertness, right? You want them to take care of you when you are old. You want them to know how you hold people's home. You will go there. You want them to look after you when you are old. You want to breed mini you. You want them to be there after you finish roaming around, predating your fellow adults. You can't get your way. The next available children and animals and dogs, you are predating them, raping, stalking them, using them to fulfill and satisfy your sexual urges, right? Is that not why you breed? Useless generational adult perverts. Especially you useless women. You're into this bullshit. You blacks especially. You make me laugh the more. Your P Daddy name, P Diddy, is now a name associated to this dog child marrying. Dog fucking child marrying, perverted, terroristic Muslims. And not calling themselves DJs. And you are out there, see your blacks. You think it's funny. You comment anyhow, run your mouth on your social media, just look at you. Waste. Disgrace to mother race, disgrace to motherhood, disgrace to the whole ancestral black race on this earth is what you all have, all the blacks on this earth involved in this shit. Shameless. So, as they say, the boss said I should remove their thing. Madam Boss, fuck you. Whether you like it or not, those men you breed, that you think you will be going to the corner, because you are aware of my situation, your workers are aware. But I'm also aware that all of you know what you are doing. You are all pretenders. All the black people, black useless ancestors of this earth, they are the ones that will suffer even more. They are all pretenders. Behind scenes, you watch me 24 hours a day. You all watch my thoughts. You see, I'm telling you, I told those children at the hall that if I'm still talking, it's because of them, not because of you useless adults. I don't give a fuck about your existence. I talk for them to be free. See, if I now can gather the 1% of people that are not into this your pedophilia, and the innocent children that have not been contaminated, I will just gather them and leave this planet for you people to be better. I will just stop talking. So that the remaining of you into this pedophilia, you will fuck your children, you will eat your flesh, you will drink your blood alone. I told those little children, I said, I'm not talking because of anybody. It's because of you young children. I'm still talking, because the time will come, I will not speak again. When I have time, you hear me on your social media. If not, I will just be watching all of you. I said, because I'm celibate, child-free, pet-free, friend-free. I didn't fall into the trap of having anything that would keep me connected with anybody again. Mentally, emotionally, psychologically, sexually, energetically, spiritually. No, it is me, myself, and I. Reciprocated politeness is not any sort of likeness. So I will remove my, you think you want to humiliate me? You think you want to humiliate me? You people, you the boss or whosoever, you say, and they said you are a female. You are a disgrace to motherhood. You are a disgrace to entire womanhood. You are a disgrace to woman nature, to mother nature. Just like all black useless ancestors women are all disgrace to their black ancestors, original ancestors of this earth. You are disgrace. I'm glad I'm not like none of you. I'm glad I never ever defended the sentence that says women are fish brains since I was born, because I know I'm not one of you. I'm glad I will never own a business to be a boss, behaving the way you people behave, you useless women on this earth. Disgrace to yourself. Better so this weak ass, pussy, low self-esteem, inferiority complex, not men enough that created this pedophilia to break independence, divinity like me down because you want to do what? Enter my life. For what? When I'm not your mother or your fucking therapist. When I was not aware, you couldn't prevail. Talk less of now that I'm aware. I am glad I will never be a boss. I will never. This is what I'm telling you. When you saw me yesterday enter that clothing shop to ask for printing, I wanted to print something for myself. I wanted to print fuck around and find out. That was I was trying to ask the woman if I can print two words. She said no, all have to be 10, the same thing together. I wanted to print fuck around and find out. Celebrate child-free, pet-free for life. You try me, you trespass. Many things I was going to write on those t-shirts. I'll be wearing it and passing people so that you will know that I'm not joking with you. And not for sale, for me alone. I can never own a company to come and have workers working on them. Who wants to have perverts under them? Miserable, misery looking for company, generational mommy daddy trauma issue, dumbness working in persons, incurable, broken mentally, emotionally, psychologically, energetically broken elements. When you say ugly, I love the comments I also saw yesterday on social media talking about ugliness of people's souls. They are talking ugly. It's not just facial ugly we're talking anymore. Emotional ugliness, energetical ugliness, spiritual ugliness, soul ugliness, your heart ugly, your presence ugly. Who wants to have you or your money into my bank account or into my personal space? No. This is why I've told you to leave my waitress job, my shop assistant job, all my normal 9-to-5 job work. Leave them alone, because my artistical stuff is not for commercial use or any attention seeking. It's for me, strictly. for me, myself, and I am. Gone are those days. All those rubbish stopped in March 2023. I am no longer interested and I will never be. Come and make me. The power you use to calculate what I eat, drink, wear, how I wash my pussy, wash my house, what I say, this entire 2 hours plus going to 3 hours I've done this video. I know you've written a lot of lyrics, written a lot of bullshit. I don't give a fuck. Come and use that power you are using to do all this stuff to change my mind. Nobody is in competition with any of you. That can't give me oxygen. For what? Leave my normal waitress job, my normal shop assistant job, my normal human being job, 9 to 5, 5 to 9. Leave it alone. Because my artistical stuff, you are not all coming here. It's for me, myself, and I, not for commercial. You don't like what you hug a moving train. Hug it, make sure it is moving and die. I wish you this. You think you want to be using me to be doing your diddler? Child marrying diddler? Your children will be doing that. You Arab, Amanda, Les, Buddha, Anna, your children. And the 1% of you that are not involved in this thing, I continue to wish you good luck. You have asked me how you will protect your children. I said you cannot. There is nothing that can heal these heads. It is finished. Those of you that are not infected with this pedophilic madness, just continue to protect yourself. But how you are going to protect your children, I don't know. Because your children will go to school with their children. Your children will go to babysitter, will babysit them, or maybe after school teacher will look after them. They will go to your pedo churches, your pedo mosques, your pedo Buddhist English centers. Your children will go to commercial centers. Your children will go to their grannies, their uncle, their aunties, their friends, their cousins. They are everywhere. They are boss, they are trained. I've seen everything. I've heard everything. See, you human, I'm tired of you for life. You can't protect them. So teach those your children not to bet. Teach them that there are millions of children abandoned on this earth because of this wicked pedophilia going on for decades. Teach your children not to bet, that they are not missing anything. Let them go and bet their offsprings in another planet, in their next lives. Teach them how to live their best life now and not be obligated to be validated by societal human beings that can give them oxygen through having children, having pets, or having a useless title and degree, or having anything to do with any religion or politics that can give them oxygen. It's your job to teach your children, because I've told you, you cannot do anything about it. It's not to scare you, it's to tell you the truth that nobody's telling you. So you 1% out there that are not cranks like this idiots talking everywhere, you can hear them in my audio and everywhere. I don't know how you are going to protect yourself, but good luck. Because me, any motherfucker that will try me, I've told you, I can never dedicate my divine energy, grace energy, my queen energy to hating you, but I don't like you. Politeness is not likeness. But if you dare try to trespass anything that concerns me personally, to trespass my celibacy, child-free, pet-free, friend-free, freedom, happiness, joy that you don't have, I'm taking you down with the last drop of my blood. I'm not even joking. One boss, so-called bosses, I'm going to remove my bosses to the place of where I gym. I'm going to remove my things from the locker. I've shown you have sufficient locker. You know my situation. But since I'm aware that you are all part of this pedophilia, I'm not surprised. I was even surprised that it took them time to tell me this. So when he was just saying it, the boss said she has controlled and said that you leave your things there. She does not want to. I was like, okay, really? Okay, I even told him I was expecting it before now. And then he was like trying to how is your situation? My situation, how I am, is my business. Because the same person was there, pedo talking all the time with other clients like they love to do. You see me now, I'm not on this earth to be friends with anybody. Politeness, hello, good day. I don't do fake. Good day. How you doing? Are you fine? I mind my business. This is me now. What is my situation? I'm still this, I'm still that, I'm still homeless. You know I am homeless. You have your CCTV devices, your cameras everywhere. You want to keep pretending? I will not be doing that with you. So when he was, after telling me, the boss said if I leave my team overnight here, she will cut the key. Then he was trying to, and then how is your situation? I said, no, my situation is my business. Don't worry about it. You don't know. See, I'm telling you people, we are at this stage now. I've not done anything wrong to anybody on this earth. If there is anybody I've done evil to come out, but I'm aware that my perfection, my perfectness, like I told those of you that are perfect, don't let nobody tell you nobody's perfect. Because they are not does not mean you are not. I told you I wrote in one of my songs, they just want everybody to be as evil as them. They just want everybody to be as miserable as them. They manipulate the whole world to cover the evil they do. But they touch the wrong person because I'm a born queen. They are fools, pedophiles. Because motherfuckers, I was born for this. Don't let nobody tell you are not perfect. Because they are not. This is what they try to put people. They even push people to do evil. They will not hold them with the evidence. They will manipulate people, make them homeless. A lot of people can be homeless, and in my situation, they will start stealing. A lot of people can be homeless, and in my situation of food abuse, hunger abuse, financial abuse, homelessness abuse, they will start stealing, they will start drugging, they will start killing, they will start even committing suicide. Some even go out to start fucking things up and down they are not even supposed to be involved with. Some even give birth and then later regret that they gave birth and then separate from the person when they find that it was a manipulation, and the new victim of that entire relationship becomes the children. This is why when you ask a lot of children about their childhood, they don't like it because their parents divorced. And if you see where people divorced and the things that happen, I have dealt with children that face divorce. When their mother and father is talking to them, they don't talk. They don't act. They don't listen. But when I walk into their house, peace reigns. I've dealt with children that suffer divorce. I've even met adults that suffer divorce. I know how miserable a lot of them are within them, unhappy a lot of them are. I've entered places where children with divorced parents, when you are telling them to sit down, they won't. But when I step in, without even saying, only my eyes like this, immediately everybody, they coordinate because of this pedophilia. Because when whosoever was manipulated into anybody's hand, find out it was a manipulation, they divorce or they separate, the children becomes the victim. There are even some that didn't have children. See, today, they are still facing narcissistic healing from the partner you manipulated them into their hands. A lot of people, they become a drug addict. Their life just scatter. They're on the street for life. And you thought I was going to be one of these. You people, you are what? STD, gonorrhea, syphilis, herpes, carrier. I'm not. I'm perfect and you're not. You are Olosho dog, forky, up and down, bingo, and I'm not. Drug addict, drug pusher, and I'm not talking to those of you that are victims that can't speak. I'm talking for those ones that were victims and that are joining them to practice this pedophilia. It hurts you that you see people that are perfect and you are not. I will remove my things, but like I said, fuck you and fuck everybody involved in this pedophilia. Fuck you and fuck everybody, because if I was to have a company and I see somebody is homeless, the person even had the courage. Not everybody can talk about situation. The person even had the courage to tell me about their situation. Then you will not tell me to remove my things when you know I don't have anywhere to put it. Even if I have a lager, it's even far from here. Not only far, it's a place that I don't want to be going to every day since I come to the gym here every day. And you have hundreds of free lockers here on routine. Because if I have a house, I won't come to the gym I won't come to the gym to leave my things in the locker for what? I said I've used gym before. I don't even bathe in the gym bathroom when I used to have my own house. When I finish gymming, I wear my gym clothes. Maybe if I sweat, I will use wiper, just wipe in so that I can wear the clothes, the gymming clothes for the whole week. So that when I'm walking on the street going to the gym, I don't smell. Because a lot of you don't give a fuck. You go to McDonald's, you spend €10, your Burger King, KFC, your fast food, 15 euro, restaurant, 30, 40 euro, your fine dining, 100, 200, 500 euro. Then when you come around, you open your breath everywhere, stink, smell, your body odor, everything unkept. Then when somebody tell you you're unkept, your friends won't tell you you smell unkept, your family won't tell you. This is why I tell you, if you smell you are unkept, you are not homeless, you have a house, your friends and your family member detach from them. If you are talking, your mouth is smelling. You have friends and family members that are not telling you your mouth, your breath stink and smell. They are not your friends, they are not your family members. I'm telling you. So me now, when I was going to the gym in the past, before I became homeless now in the gym, so I finished gymming. I clean my armpit, I go home, I'm bit. I don't come to the gym to come and finish gymming and bathe in the gym. I don't do it. If it happened, it was very difficult. I'm not even sure I can remember if it ever happened. I gym, I wear my gym clothes, I go back home and bathe. If I sweated, I don't want the sweat is still in my armpits because I want to use the gym cloth for the whole week, like I love to do personally, because I don't have body odor. I will just use my what do they call it, wipe, clean the sweat off of my armpits, put small spray again, wear my gym clothes and go back home. The whole week I wear the same gym clothes to gym. But as you are putting me in a situation now that even people that are not up to the shadow of my shit, that should not be talking when my shit is even falling inside the toilets, they come around me to pedo talk. Hey, homie, you will do this to me. You sick human race, all of you involved in this shit. Tomorrow you want to apologize to me. You are in my past. You are not apologizing to me. I don't know you. Whatsoever you did it to yourselves. You didn't do me anything. The only thing you did is you showed me who you were or who you are, and I'm never going to unsee it. I've seen who you are. I know who you are. I'm never going to unsee it or act like I don't know who you are. I know you. Your position is outside my boundary of insanity with reciprocated politeness when reciprocated. That is not likeness. Period. Your apology, this is my ear. Like you people love to say, she's deaf. She's autistic. I'm not autistic. Oh. I'm deaf. I can't hear. This my ear is not for hearing sorry. This is why I don't do evil to people, because I don't want to come and go and be apologizing after misbehaving. I'm not saying I'm sorry for what. See, there is no word. There is no statement I've made on this earth since I was born that I will ever take back. Everything I've said, I mean it. Every fucking tomorrow you think you come and give me one useless document, or maybe let me say I will just go back to that useless Italy now. They will not come and say, oh, this is a passport in Italy, we're going to give you an Italian passport, or we made an Italian passport for you. I would tear that. I would do it like this. I would put fire. I will burn it up in your front. I didn't ask you to give me passports to molest, abuse me with hunger abuse, sexual abuse, mental, emotional abuse. You don't have that right. You can't give me oxygen. You do it to your fellow human being. That is your fellow. I'm not one of you. My name is not fellow. My name is not fucking other people. You love to do it to yourself. I did not participate in doing it to you or to them. So you can all not do it to me. I will go to that Italy. They will not come and say they made Italian passport for me when I didn't ask you. If I wanted to have it, I was preparing it. I left it undone because I don't want to age there. Then you will not say you want to justify the evil, the rape, abuse, and assault that you did to me because of documents. I will tear it. I will put fire on it. If I don't do it, may I not die well. You can't justify your evil with your trauma, with your documents, with your money, with your wealth, with your titles, with your degree, with your whatsoever made by men that were bettered by a woman like me or by women like me. For what? I don't know the planet you people live in and your philosophy that you work with. I'm not in that bullshit. There is nothing on this earth. This is why I just give it to you. Your pedo born pussy bigot, Obama, Trump, Elon Musk, all your religious, traditional leaders, your political leaders, all of them. They are under my foot as long as they are practicing this pedophilia where people's lives is being used mentally, emotionally, psychologically, sexually to play games of your pedophilia that you play. You are under my feet. There is nothing. As long as you can't give me oxygen, under that feet is where you are. As long as you are participating in this bullshit. I've said what I have to say. I've said the whole thing I have to say. If you want to keep fucking around, motherfucker, continue to fuck around and find out. But best be warned, nobody has ever tried me and gone scot-free. I've told you before, there are people roaming spiritual houses looking for cure. And any real spiritualist always tell them, that girl, when you cross pass, is a cross pass for eternity. You can't cure anything coming after it. When you try me, your life will never know stability. Directly or indirectly, you will never know peace. Even when you move on, you think you have tried Adora, you couldn't succeed, she didn't give a fuck about you, now you are just going to move on with life. No, there is no moving on. You are stuck for life in dumbness. I am the one moving on. They won't. This is why I don't do evil. I have never, apart from the fact that I cannot even belittle my divineness to want to do evil to a person that can't give me oxygen. Apart from that, I also don't do evil because I don't want evil repercussion back to me. This is why I don't accept apology. When you take my name everywhere, a real person that have spiritual eyes to see will tell you this name is a name you must never trespass. I'm just telling all of you 360 degrees. Mentally, emotionally, psychologically, physically, sexually, energetically, spiritually, I am totally covered. I am protected. I tell these motherfuckers that come around talking like that, I say, when your pedo bomb pussy begin to mama Trump and your mostly Donna, your Lady Gaga, or your, I don't know, your stupid, useless celebrities or whosoever are here. Now you can't talk. They will have like 1,000 bodyguards bodyguarding the whole building. But you see me, I fall in alone. Mbatoso. I am water, no. I can either help you quench your thirst with politeness, or I drown you till you leave the surface of this earth in dumbness. This is me if you try me. You will think nothing has happened. Your life can look perfect outside. It's inside we are talking about, motherfuckers. You will never know internal peace. I'm telling you, I'm not your enabler. So you won't do it to other people in the future that can't defend themselves or that don't have equal grace like me. So with this being said, today I was going to, there is one zone I've not seen, just in case my real estate agent sends me house to view around there. So what I'm going to do now, since I can't leave my things overnight here, I'm just going to remove my bag, the things that I think I will need, maybe my food. I don't know, because actually I can't carry it and put it inside my tent with me because it's going to soak. Because I've noticed I have to put my stuff inside I have to look for something, I don't know, a way to just, yes. And I'm also happy. The only thing is I bought one long bread yesterday because my bread finished. I had to buy another bread. If I had known, I would have not just bought the bread. But as it is, I know what I'm going to do. I will reduce it. I'll take little things, one thing. Yeah, I know what I will do. But still yet, fuck you. You the boss, fuck you. White, Arabic, Asiatic people, blacks involved in this shit. What did I say? Fuck you. Celebrate child-free, pet-free, fight-free, friend-free for life. I'm glad I didn't bet. My boundary since March 2023 stands for eternity. What did I say? My boundary of celibacy, child-free, pet-free, friend-free since March 2023 stands for eternity. I'm not looking for anybody. I'm not looking for any friend. We can be polite to each other and dance to that tune of politeness and harmony for eternity, and you fuck around and you find out. Because you and your pedo diddler, child marrying, Arab among Ales Annals, all of you involved in this pedophile shit, you will be fucking your children, your mother, your father, your bloodline, and your entire generations. I will watch with my eyes, all of you eat your flesh and drink your blood. I only pity for those people that are not involved into your pedophilia. I will still wish you good luck. With this being said, fuck around. Low self-esteem men, not men enough. You can hear them harassing there. When I pull out, all of them, shh, like bitches that they are. Not men enough, inferiority complex, poor and miserable. That are not up to your Bill Gates, Obama, Trump, and Musk put together 100 times. That can't talk to the shadow of my shit. Bomb pussy bitch ass men. Not men enough. They are waiting for you women. You must still babysit them. You must still clean, wash. Then wash for them. You must still iron for them. You must still make breakfast, afternoon food, evening food for them. That is your own maturity and your adulthood, because that's what your useless society tell you. You have to be in a relationship. Then some of you are going to the sperm bank to carry the Lulu sperm, to breed the Lulu children with your pedo lesbian partners. Smelly herpes, gonorrhea, smelly pussy eater, carry your man, put under there. Or you go in there doing pumping, even kissing another. Imagine your body touching nakedness, touching another person naked. Just imagine even your energy, my energy touching another person. I'm watching all of you. You will suffer. You will suffer. That's your societal validation. Since you can't validate yourself, your independence belong to this low self-esteem and inferiority complex. Mammons, rejected adult baby in 2 years with children body. Roaming everywhere, looking for second mommy replacement baby sister. You're either ending up with them, you useless women, or you are going to end up eating STD punan, because they put you in boxes. They choose category. You're either here or there, right? It's one of them. Or you are doing threesome with husband and wife, STD, gonorrhea, syphilis, or you are fucking baby in one corner, or fucking dog. You know you have different categories they put you into. They will be waiting for you everywhere. Because me, I will be watching, celebrate, free, free, for life, for eternity. I know he hurts you, I know he hurts you. Celebrate, free, for life, for eternity. I know he hurts you, I know he hurts you. Hakuna matata. Olo show, street bingo, STD, gonorrhea, syphilis, all of you is what you are, and I'm not. He hurts you, I know. He hurts you, and I know. Drug addict, drug pusher, cocaine, marijuana, crack, heroin, junkies, and I'm not. All the trap is set for me. I jump up past. Some of you have children you would have wished you have never had. They manipulated you into the hand of a narcissist partner. And now you are joining them to do it to other people. Karma in advance. Your karma in advance. Those of you women that gave birth, that were manipulated into situations where you did not only end up with a narcissistic partner, you now want to give birth inside. You see those children, you will continue to see that your partner, even if you separate or divorce from that partner, as long as you join them to manipulate me or other innocent people, play these games with me or innocent or other innocent people, those your children, you will continue to see those your narcissistic partners through those children. No matter how you divorce, how you separate, like you Grace Ajilore, food, Ekba like you were joining them. We're making my donkey. The donkey not chop your dodo. The donkey chop your pussy, chop your ass, chop your waist. Can't even talk game. Ekba. The junkie give you belly joy. Now when you look at that your delulu child that look like retarded slow baby, when you look at that child, how does he look? Are you trying to tell me you don't see now that you are separated from that one? I wish I knew. I would have taken screenshots. I wanted to screenshot that picture of the Lulu idiot you gave birth for your baby and you, because you put your picture in the beginning, you were exaggerating it. When I saw the motherfucker this idiot gave birth for, I said, oh, the handsome people I've seen on this earth, a whole this glaze and January with this thing, looking like one sofa head, one unkept. What is this? I said, oh, because this girl make mouth. Yeah, donkey, kicking him with the balls, donkey. All the donkey you call them, you still want to end up with the donkeys of all. Before you know, I'm sure when she found out that she was manipulated into the idiot hand, she went to delete the picture of the baby hand, the father's face, her own face, even the baby and the mother that she posted. She deleted. Go to your page now, Grace Ajilore, you deleted all. I wish I would have bullied your life. I know you are part of the Didla gang. I would have bullied, because the Didla, you have blacks inside, you have the Muslim. The blacks joining the Muslims. I've told you, black Muslims. The white Muslims, they call you what? Habd. Habd as fad, fool. I will ask Muslim people their first language or their mother language, they will say Arab, especially those ones from South Sudan, those Sudanese side that are lost. I've been the one correcting them. Fine, you blacks, you are the ancestors of this earth. Yes. So everything comes from you. But your dialects cannot be Arab, because the Arab is the colonial master language. What is the language of your mother that you speak in your own village? Before they will not tell me one language or the other. I'll say, see, this is how you pass this knowledge down. All your children will be claiming Arab as their first name. The Arabs, they don't like you. These Muslims, they don't like you blacks. They call you Habs. They call you Hasfan. They don't give a fuck about you, just like all their religious pedophile leaders, political, traditional, all of them. They don't give a fuck about you. They are there controlling you with this pedophilic religion. Then especially as blacks, you see that fucking particular child marrying Muslim religion that come from Christian pedophilic religion as well. They don't give a fuck about you. Moron, you are telling me that Arab is your mother language when you have a traditional African mother language before Arab. I'm the one correcting. Then you have the Nigerians and a lot of people that speak English. Oh, my children speak English. My children speak only English. This is how my ex-friend in Africa, the mother took her away from my hostel, from my boarding school, because she had her speaking pidgin English. I used to go to school. I used to have friends that did not know what one pidgin English is, no dialects, no nothing, like your useless Africa today. One common African dialect you don't have. This is why your colonial masters, the only things they themselves know. Because if you knew your dialect, you had a common dialect, you knew yourselves like you are supposed to as the ancestors of this. This is your colonial white Arabic and Asiatic. They will not only be speaking their own colonial white Arabic and Asiatic languages, they would have also learned to know your own African tradition, because many parts of this human race earth come from that Africa. Though indigenous are everywhere in all parts of the world, but a lot come from there. At least there will be a place coordinating everybody culturally together. All your traditional leaders, they are what? Part of your pedophilia of this game of mental slavery, just like your political, religious leaders, entertainment industry, and all your rich and miserable bastards, billionaires and millionaires, Bill Gates, Obama, Trump, Elon Musk, all of them, ruling all of you idiots. My children speak Queen's language, Queen's English. Then when you ask your children dialects, they don't know. I was a child, I was already preoccupied. They told me not to teach that girl. They specifically, because when she came, we just became friends. There was one particular one inside. Nothing, no dialects, no pidgin English, no nothing. I said, no, me, I will teach her. The school mother even called me, Adora, if this girl speaks pidgin English in this hostel, I'm going to kill you. I mean now, when you say English daughter, my big auntie, one of my big auntie was English teacher, my big mommy was the principal of the school. English, me, I was in junior secondary school, I joined them to mark senior secondary school scripts. Go and ask. Most of my class, let me just tell you, I've told you before, my class people, their scripts, I mark them, they don't know. When my big mommy will score me, if I score 15 over 15, she will just pack the rest and give me, yeah, mark the rest. Score the rest of your classmates. So sometimes I will fail like 1 or 2, because if I want to play, I want to maybe go and play tennis or anything, I want to go and hang out with my friends, and I don't want her to keep me marking scripts. I will just fail 1 or 2. She will, what kind of mistake is this, Adora? How did you make this kind of mistake? And mommy, I don't know. I will just lie, because I don't want her to tell me to mark the whole script. So when you say English, me, I'm English. If you say my father language, I can't. My mother language, I can't. The other one following, I can't. You have children in your Africa, especially that you're useless Nigeria. They don't know anything. Everything is English. Everything. You will see them boasting with it. I used to have friends back then. They are no longer my friends. People should be learning your English properly. Use your dictionary all the time. Used to is in the past. Exactly. I used to have friends in the past that even some in the hostel, they didn't know anything pidgin English or dialects. Their parents will even warn, please, I didn't bring my children here to come and learn. Then why did you bring them? I take them. Even my friends that used to be in bigger schools and all those things, they begged me to teach them. I will teach them. Because as a child, I was already preoccupied. Like, how can people be living in you're just speaking other language, your own, you don't know it. This is why when I speak my language, I put dialects when I'm talking, I put different languages when I'm talking. Nobody is special. The only special person in my life right now is me. You were all special in the past, now is me. So when I'm speaking any language in general, it's not because you are special or I'm talking about any of my past or where I've lived or anything that concerns me. Oh, she talked about this country. You are not special. It's my story, not yours. I'm a combination of modern nature in general. It's my story, not yours. It's my life and not yours. Don't be attaching yourself to people that don't give a fuck about your existence. Don't do that shit with me. Just like I'm talking about maybe you're African, all of you, now, fuck you. You are there with your little data money. The money that they are investing into this pedophilia, I've said it in this video before. You can use it to better the whole world. Yet you are there, little data, the true small crumble money. Inside pit dirty there that you are living in, you are joining them to pedophile, stalk people, run your mouth like pedophile internet morons 24 hours a day on your social media. Yet you are inside gutter. Then tomorrow you want to say colonial master. Fuck you. Like I was saying, back in Africa, I used to have friends that didn't know how to speak common pidgin English, talk less of dialects. We were just speaking pidgin English and some dialects outside the hostel. We didn't know the mother just came. She stood at the corner. This is how miserable people can be. She stood at the corner. We didn't know she was there. But my spirit was giving me like somebody is in the corner. That's why I stood up. I remember that particular story. I stood up and I went to look. My friend's mother was there. She just said, very, very good. You are leaving this hostel. My friend away, my ex-friend in the past away. Our bags, our luggage, our locker, our provision, our bed, nothing was taken. You know, this rich and miserable, this educated, useless people, this is how they behave because money is nothing to them. She didn't take anything. I was, mom, you didn't take it. No, it's for you people. I don't give a fuck. I'm taking my daughter out of this place. I didn't bring my daughter to come and speak pidgin English. No. Look at you. Look at you carrying language on your head. Your colonial masters are supposed to be learning their ancestral languages, not the other way around alone. You learn their colonial master language. They should be able to learn your own. Instead, you are carrying their own on their head. You don't want your children to speak it. Did I bend? No, because I'm saying this because as a child, even before March 2023, it used to weigh me down. Now, when things like this are trying to weigh me down, I remove myself. I cannot fix what I did not break. This is what I'm telling your younger generations. You are not going to fix what you did not break. Your problem, your job is to disintoxicate yourself from it. This generational pedophilia, madness, crankness, mental instability of the adults before you, listen, remove yourselves. I used to suffer because of so many things. Sometimes when I'm in Europe, I will look at some white Arabic as they don't even know anything about Africa, anything about their ancestors. I will just be feeling bad. Then I will not come online. I will not, especially you useless Americans, cultural appropriation. They do bread, cultural appropriation. They say nigga, cultural appropriation. They wear African attire, cultural appropriation. Everything, cultural appropriation. They sing rap music, they sing jazz, they sing soul. There are a lot of white Arabic and Asiatic children. The blackness inside of them is higher than that of you with black skins, if you don't know. But because of how they are going to be viewed in your human society, they are going to be judged by black people calling them cultural appropriators, and then they are going to be judged by their own white Arabic and Asiatic people telling them you are acting too black, to be white, to be Arabic, to be Asiatic. A lot of them, they draw back. A lot of them, they hold back their blackness. A lot of them, they can't behave how they want to behave on a normal day because of you useless human race. You have categorized everybody into white, Arabic, Asiatic, blacks. Fuck you. I was on your social media. Again, where is there you help people expose yourself? Again, there the other day, hearing white people sing like they were black. When you hear these voices, it will flow through your soul. Hey, it will touch you from your head to your toe. You will think it's a black person singing. When you will look at the video, it's a white person. I know that one is not a trick. Maybe black person singing, they now made it look like it's a white. It's really the white person singing it out of their mouths. It's really, they were all surprised. Wow. We are not supposed to be in that stage of saying wow by now. There are a lot of them carrying their blackness and they are hiding it because of societal human judgments. They are scared. You blacks, you are not there. You don't, a lot of you in the diaspora, you don't know your history, you don't know where you come from. Even if now it's DNA you are using to know what your history. They said you come from 20% of this, 20% of that. But this is what I'm telling you, young people. Fuck the whole world, they are DNA, trouble the whole world. You are 360 degrees combination of everything. You are white, you are Arabic, you are black, you are Asiatic, you are everything. The whole human race is the same thing. Travel the whole world. Pick your little culture from different places. It is yours. Mother Nature gave it to you. Fuck the whole world. Travel the whole world. Don't let anybody tell you are white, you are Arabic, you are Asiatic, you are black. The only thing I don't like is this Muslim. They are open. I know you have terrorists and your useless worldwide leaders, especially in the diaspora. They have their atomic bomb, their nuclear weapon. They used to fight themselves and their wars and everything. It's just that the Muslim people, their terrorism is just too much. They are too aggressive, too possessive. And then they marry children in the hope of babies and virgins. I know they do it in other culture, but it's not as poo in the face like this Muslim. This is the only problem. I don't have problem with any of you Arabs. Because me, I'm a combination of Mother Nature, 360 degrees. I'm not the one that says you should not know yourselves. I'm not the one that says you should not know self-validation. I'm not the one that says you should not know how to be who you are. You see what I'm saying? And this is a story of 20 years plus ago I'm talking about. People talking of it, they don't want their children to speak dialect. They don't want, are you okay? Then on the other side, you have the one, when colonial, white, Arabic, Asiatic, is now portraying their black side that they also have inside of them because they come from you blacks. You are their ancestors. When they are not portraying that they are blacks, they sing like blacks, see, you people, don't make me, I'm just getting emotional again because you blacks, you really, see, I've told you if you don't repair this, you will never know freedom. There are a lot of white, Arabic, and Asiatic children, they have so much black inside of them that they cannot expose. Because what? You blacks, we call them cultural appropriators. You will call them names. Then their own white, Arabic, and Asiatic people too, we still tell them you are acting too black. Your entire human race is your own problem. I've never seen a race like this. This is not the first time I'm coming to this life. I don't know, you say she's crazy, it's you that is crazy. I'm not saying you should be the one that don't know yourself. Me, I know myself too much. Your human race is just too much of a problem. This is why I'm trying to let your young people open their eyes. Don't let anybody put you in any box. Fuck their societal mental slavery lies. Of all to their religion, to their entertainment, fuck all of them. You are who you know you are. Stand on your own you. Travel the world, walk. Be independent. Your mother and your father, a lot of the adults before you, they don't want you to know the things they don't know. They don't want you to know the freedom they don't have. So when you are able to work on time, you gather your money, little money, plan your traveling ahead. You travel different places, know different, all is part of you. Everything is you. You are white, you are Arabic, you are Asiatic, you are black, you have all. It's the evolution and movement of human being from one part of the other that caused all this rubbish, and then now had useless leaders from the past that divided everything to white, Arabic, Asiatic, because they want to sit on everybody's head and be controlling everybody. They are there now, their family are flying first class. All of you are there online, on the streets, in the buses, everywhere, penny clowning. You think they give a fuck about you? I bet let me leave here. Say what I want to say. Let's know, nobody, see, you see my peace of mind. All these things I'm teaching, nobody is paying me. Nobody can even pay me. You can't even afford it, to be honest. So if you like, you block my video. I know what you are very capable of. It's your job, you do it all the time. This is why when I have power, because you see, I've talked for 3 hours now. When I have power again, if I see your children, the one that my spirit says I should talk to like this, I will talk to them. If not, you see, I'm getting tired already. This is why I'm leaving all these things on your YouTube, where your children can grow up, where they can continuously pass the knowledge. If the crooks that control the social media, we allow them have sense, because I know you evil adults, you don't have sense. You don't want your children to have that freedom that you never had. Especially the ones controlling the world. They want everybody to help them feed their ego. They want to be the controllers of everything. You want to be the controllers of everybody. You want to be able to tell everybody what they are going to do, what they are not going to do, who they are going to be, who they are not going to be. You want to box everybody, categorize everybody. I've told you, remove my name from your pedo games. 360 degrees, remove my name. Your Haraba, Mondales, Buddha, Anna, your all my name, remove it. My artistical stuff, I'm not interested. Everything stopped March 2023, and I'm not changing my mind. With all these things I've said, you will not come and think that I want to come and know. I've done with there are things. You get with a person, they grow past. Like they say in pidgin English, in the end, those morons in their so-called gutter land, they call motherland, come from. There are certain things you grow and put in the past. I'm no longer interested. When anything I'm doing artistically is for me alone, the only thing you will hear from me is if I put my music on your platform, you hear it, good for you. Or I upload my video, if they don't ban it or don't shadow ban it, you see it, you hear it, you listen, you take one knowledge or the other that is good for you, or you learn how to not fuck around, because if you fuck around and find, if around me, you will find out. You learn one or two things. Good. But my 5 to 9 work, tell them to leave it. I have to leave the streets. You are putting me on this routine since I was a child. Enough is enough. And as I've said, enough is enough now, you will see it's Spanish people again because of that Cardi B. This is why you see I bounded all of you purposely. Leave my 9-to-5 waitress job, my 9-to-5 shop assistant job, my 9-to-5 job. Leave them alone. I have to leave the street because what you are making me pass through, I am not enjoying it. That's people that are not holding, that are not even, that should not be talking where the shadow of my shit is talking. They will come and talk to me anyhow. They will come and be talking to me anyhow. Then you will think tomorrow, me and you people will smile again. It's no. I don't smile with evildoers. I don't smile with people that hurt me. I smile at you. I mock you. I laugh at you. That is how it is now. I've passed people on the street that I don't know. We stand, we talk. I even tell them as I'm talking to you now, they might think I'm sexually attracted to you because this is their madness and the games that they play. I see people even in other places, they smile and pass me. We don't even talk. There is just this beautiful smile. We share together and pass. There are some that smile at me. I don't smile back because the energy of pedophilia from their smile, I felt it. I won't smile back. When I don't talk to you, I don't just like you. I don't want to even be involved in talking to you. This is why I put my It can be good money. It stops there. You mind your business, I mind my business. If you're in that category, you will get that kind of energy. It depends on who you are around me. But when it comes to my celibacy, child-free, pet-free, friend-free freedom, let's be respectful about this one. It's my life and not yours. You are not all oxygen for me. The same way I'm not your oxygen that you need to breathe or to live. So with this being said, those that have ears, here. So let me take care of my things and look for how I'm going to take my things off of this locker, because the humiliation, you think you are humiliating me, you are exposing yourselves to me, you are giving me more joy to the fact that I put my everlasting boundaries since March 2023 of celibacy, child-free, pet-free, friend-free for life. Leaving everybody is just reciprocated politeness with no emotions attached. So continue to learn that reciprocated politeness is not like this. So with that being said, the victims that want to continue to say colonial master black, keep lying, hypocrites. Then the colonial masters that want to keep sucking their ancestors are fools. They are foolish ancestors that don't know their left from their right. Continue. Yeah, I've said what I have to say today. So let me mind my business and read my thing because, yeah, those that have here, let them hear.